We would like to draw your attention to some simple guidelines to enhance your experience of Bluest. Gray is spelled with an E. Blue is spelled without an E. Bluest has a zero-tolerance policy against racism, harassment, and other hateful conduct. If this description fits you, please leave through the nearest exit, which may be located in the upper right corner of your browser. This channel allows consumption of all types of beverages, foods, and all other legal recreational activities. Enjoying the stream in comfort is very important to Bluest. The two majestic creatures that may appear on screen are Anu and Mimi. Please be careful of typing in possessives regarding Anu. Forgetting the apostrophe may result in some very awkward remarks about your anus. If this is a Blue solo stream, and there is character creation involved, please be aware that we might not get to the actual game. In case of technical difficulties, it may take a few minutes for Bluest to return. Please be patient while Blue figures out what Gray fucked up this time. Finally, thank you for choosing the Bluest stream. Enjoy the ride.
Whoa!
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What's up, everybody? Good morning, good evening, depending on where you are. What's up, what's up, what's up, dudes? Hello, hello. I can't, that was the quickest stream.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, YouTube wasn't going live. That's a little worrying, but it worked now.
Sometimes
What's up,
glitchy,
guys?
I guess.
Good evening. Good morning. Another week is upon us.
Ew. Gross.
Blue woke me up this morning.
Yeah, because you're not used to going to bed at like 4 or 5 a.m., so...
I am not.
Yeah. Well, that's what you get when you play Night Rain to 4 a.m., Gray.
That's right. Had a good time. Did she wake you up in a special way? Yeah, it was really special. She just turned all the lights on and goes,
Wake up. That's what I did. I didn't clap, but I did tell him to wake up.
I felt like I was in, like, it reminded me of basketball summer camp. It felt like that, for sure. Very special. I felt very loved when I get waken up that way.
Mm-hmm.
Blue, what are your plans for this week?
Work.
Yeah, but okay.
I have a lot of work this week.
You're like, don't be boring.
What do you mean? I have a lot of work this week.
What do I have? What do you guys have this week? I have some lamps plugged into some dimmers, and my wake up routine would be to have them gradually go to 100 brightness, which is super bright. We used to have like a smart home thing set up. I think since we moved into this house, first, okay, hue lights go out like crazy.
Yeah, they die so fast.
They die out, man.
Not it's really.
What's up, G-Wick? How you doing, man?
Sucks.
What's up, Machers? Stoic, what's up? Working. Yeah, Mach is always working. Mach has changed.
She's changed.
She's like responsible or something
Yeah,
now.
she's like an adult now.
She's not the
Kinda
lovable like
gross.
degenerate anymore. She grew up.
How dare she?
Yeah. Lame.
Yeah, lame, honestly.
I disabled my speaker. I'm afraid it'll get crossed with the kitchen speaker. Yeah, we didn't have, I don't like to trigger it, but we didn't have the Amazon one. We had the Google one, so we were using that. Have you seen the alarms where if you don't turn them off, it calls your friends?
I would hate to be that friend. That sucks. I do not want anyone
That's
to put me on dial. I
brutal.
would not wake up. What?
That's absolutely brutal. The anxiety. It's like how much social anxiety can we rack up? So it forces you to wake up. You would have to have really good friends. What's that one where like it's not a smart feature, but it's an alarm clock that blows up into pieces and it doesn't stop until it like breaks, like one of those toys, like, and it's like a little puzzle. You have to put it back together for it to stop.
Yeah, it sounds like shit too.
It is a war crime. It's a social war crime. Smart lights are nice. What's a good one? We've been using Hue lights, and I don't know. Are we using it wrong or something? Because they die out really quick, and they're expensive. So we just stopped buying them.
Are there good ones? I don't know.
I want to be cool. I want to be like 25. What do we would like popcorn vibes, and then it would be like movie lights.
Oh, right, yeah.
A math. I think I've seen that before.
Okay, what time does McDonald's breakfast end? What? I want breakfast.
I think you've asked that.
Yeah, and I want to know. You've never given me an answer.
You know what? Today, I think
It's already ended. What the fuck?
must.
There's no food in this house ever.
I cook every day, ma'am.
No, you don't.
Oh, I've been
You cooked yesterday.
I've been cooking.
Do we have food?
I've been cooking. Wait, just stop. I've been cooking again, and it's 2 days, right? But you have to understand, there's 3 meals a day.
Yeah. Do we have food?
We don't, because we went out yesterday and we played Night Run straight up.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Is there's no breakfast ever.
I will cook today.
Actually, no. I just meant like we don't have breakfast. I think we don't have bread or anything.
Yeah, that you should have bought it then. Shouldn't, right? It's not on me.
I never said it was on you.
It's not on McDonald's either. Stop blaming corpos.
What? No, I wanted what?
Hey, how's it? Wait, I was gonna check breakfast. McDonald's 朝マックは何時まで? What time is it up? 10:30, Blue.
What the fuck?
10:30.
Fucking rigged.
I'm sorry, Blue.
You're rigged.
Just missed it.
By an hour, yeah, just missed it.
Although, Japanese McDonald's, wait, new subscription plan. They come and wake you up every morning by what? They come to your house every day, wake you up with breakfast. Now that's what it is. Net. Hey, thank you so much. Okay. Imai Tetsuyuki coming in with the 19 months. Thank you so much.
Generally, you have to wake up earlier for breakfast.
so
Well,
much
that's
for supporting the stream.
racist to night owls.
That's racist to night owls.
Yeah, that's racist.
All day brekkie? Okay. That's rigged.
That's discrimination.
That's broken. That's too OP.
Yeah, no.
I want that. Saizeriya ね. I haven't gone to Saizeriya in so long.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I want McDonald's to wake me up every morning. I would pay for a subscription service where McDonald's wakes me up every morning with breakfast. You set up the breakfast that you want, and then they just wake you up. They come to the door and they wake you up. They call you up and they say, yo, wake up. It's time for breakfast. And they bring you Otoya breakfast. Oh, I'd love that. I don't know if
I
can
need
eat
to
that
go
much,
get
though.
food. We were just talking about food. I want to
Stop.
go get food.
You started it.
Yes, I'm gonna go to the supermarket. What do you want? What do you mean no? You go to the convenience all the time. So I'm gonna go to the supermarket. What do you want?
What do you guys want?
Bread, yeah. You guys ever take a personality type? Like the I am, what's it called?
The IMDb test?
The
What is it, Relic? What's it
MBSI or
called?
whatever it's called?
MBT.
Yeah, TI, whatever. Yeah, I'm INTJ and grades ENFP. I don't know
IMDb's the movie
how do I know
site.
that? How do I remember that?
Yeah, we took
I'm crazy.
it years ago, and then we took it recently because it was like
You're ENFP.
it was popping off in Japan a couple months ago. I swear, online trends are they come in like movies in Japan. They come in. Yeah, I'm asking you guys. Ideal pair, really? INTJ is what?
Me.
So just
What do you mean? Like,
hates
do
people.
you want me to look it up?
INTP. INTJs are quiet. So does that mean they're kind of like they're not really outspoken? They're critical thinkers. Oh, INTJ is like the villains in movies. All right, because like they give you like comparisons to actual like movie actual. They give you like the
Yeah.
movie characters, and you're always like, it was really dark and scary. Yeah. Let me do it again. Yo, can you link? Actually, I can do that. Let me just link it to you. What's the test called, you guys? The MBT test. 16 personalities. Is that the one?
Yeah.
MBT. Yeah. Here. There you go. Go check it out. Go get those biscuits in those cylinders that pop when you take the label off. I'm too much of a scaredy cat for those things, but the biscuits are great if you can get them out and into the oven. It's scary to open those, but once you get past the fear, the fun begins. All right, Blue. Are you gonna? You're actually gonna be nice enough to go buy breakfast?
Mm-hmm. No, wait. I'm trying to answer your question still. So can you wait?
Okay.
Okay. So ENFP is you're called the champion.
The champion.
Enthusiastic.
The champion of
You're
the East.
the
and you-
enthusiastic innovator. ENFP stands for extroverted, recharged through social interaction.
See, I don't believe
And
that.
Intuitive, oriented to abstract ideas and future possibilities. Feeling, makes decisions based on values and emotions. And perceiving, flexible, adaptable, and spontaneous. Strengths, warm and energetic communicators with emotional intelligence. Curious and imaginative, always seeking connections and potential. Empathic, supporting others' growth and authenticity. Challenges.
Heck yeah.
So weaknesses can be
Don't have
disorganized
one.
and unfocused, easily
one.
distracted by novelty, overly
Don't have
accommodating, sometimes neglecting their own needs, sensitive to criticism and may make decisions impulsively.
Zip.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
Mine is INTJ, the architect, strategic thinker.
Yeah, Michael Scott. That's the one that stuck with me when I read that.
INTJ stands for introverted, recharged via inner thought, intuitive, prefers complex patterns, strategies, and abstract thinking. Relies on logic and analysis for decisions, judging, organized, structured, and goal-oriented. Strengths are analytical and strategic, spotting patterns and planning systems.
There you go.
Independent and confident, self-motivated and driven, focused and efficiency-oriented, determined to achieve high standards. Okay. Weaknesses may appear insensitive or arrogant with high expectations. Emotionally reserved, not always comfortable discussing feelings. Prone to perfectionism and impatience.
There it is.
Strength and struggles of the pair.
A pair.
What draws them together? Both enjoy intuitive, abstract thinking and exploring possibilities. ENFP brings enthusiasm and warmth, helping INTJs connect emotionally. INTJ offers structure and strategy, helping ENFP turn ideas into reality. Where tension may rise, ENFP's spontaneity. How do you say that word?
Spontaneity.
Yes, thank you. Versus INTJ's need for organization can clash. Communication styles differ. INTJs are direct. ENFP prefer tact and connection. ENFP's desire for emotional support versus INTJ's low emotional expressiveness.
Yeah, capital low expressive emotional. What is it? Emotional feelings.
It's low emotional expressiveness. How to balance the dynamic? ENFP, you need to give INTJ space to think, stay patient with their pace, and help with structure and organization. INTJ, be mindful of emotional cues, offer warmth and validation, don't dismiss spontaneity.
There you go. My results are different every time I take it. You're a chameleon. Michin. Wednesday, Snape, Palpatine, Hannibal Lecter.
You see a trend? Yeah, I know. It matches me perfectly. I don't know what you're talking about. They're all in mood.
ACFB, Anime Cinematic Finale. Remember that time? There was a time people were making IMDb. They were trying to get on IMDb. That was... People used to like put that in their like description if they were on IMDb.
Let's be real. If I was a teacher and I had to deal with children every day, I would definitely loom in halls dressed in all black with billowing capes and like sneering down at people. So yes, that sounds amazing.
But is there lore behind it where we find it like 7 books later that it was actually all for the kids, or do you just do that?
No, I just do that.
Okay.
Because I actually care. Yes.
You just do that.
No, I just do that for their better life.
Okay.
Yeah.
They don't turn out to be like the best character ever, and everyone actually loves them. He's misunderstood. No, you are understood.
That's not me. That's not for me to judge, is it?
You just hate him.
I just don't. Yeah.
That's what it is. What's up, Mayor? How you doing, man? What up, Lackey AC2? What's up? What's up? Oh, sorry, I hit the mic with Michael. Sorry. Speaking of kids, we went to Team Labs. First time I went with my friend. Actually, I haven't really spent time with him over in years. And actually, I went to go hang out with him a year ago. But before that, not much. My old bassist of the old band that I was in. He's got a family now. You forgot Night Rain.
What?
Is it?
What's the title?
I didn't even change the title. We're not even playing Elden Ring.
Oh.
Thanks for the reminder. New week. Is it still Night Rain? Sorry about that. New week. New.
All right. Yeah. So what do you want for breakfast?
What's the title today? Give me a title, guys. What?
What do you want for breakfast? I want to go
Donuts. What's a good title? Can I get a title for the day? Can we get a stream title? Best week ever? Yeah, I like that. New week, who this? Okay. How y'all doing? Ichigo, what's up, man? My personality is streaming. My personality is streaming. That's cringe. I like that. This week we'll be the happiest and strongest we've ever been and eat the best food too. I see Tiragi's going let's make this the most plastic title. I like that. New stream, older streamer. I like that because we do have a tag. What is it? Millennial Depression is one of our tags. Conversely, you could say you're a streaming personality. See, that might cause, yeah, confusion. We don't want to confuse people. Older streamer, that's also one. New week, same old us. Today, I like all these ideas. Today's stream title is... I didn't even put on the translation box. Man, I'm so prepared. It's so crazy. Okay. Give me a sec, Mark. What's up, man? I'll get to that in a second. Hold up. I'm picking a stream title for the day. I'm feeling... I like these ideas. I'm gonna go with... Let's combine this. Okay. Happiest and strongest older streamer with good personality. There you go. Thank you guys. Team effort. Let's go. All right. Can I ask a question? Might be off topic, but are looks important more than just in dating, in friends, personal field, interacting with strangers? Personally, I think looks, for example, outside of dating, it matters less and less the more time you spend with somebody. It, like, looks starts off as like an entrance, but then it gets less and less important. So it's that first door. Looks are that first door in everything, I think. In friends, it really doesn't matter. I think it matters the least. But like in work, depending on what work you're going into. But more than like looks, like face, things that you can't change. I think it's more of like overall. For example, if you go into a work interview and you don't have like a 10 out of 10 face, whatever that means. If you look clean and you like look, you know, it seems like you don't smell or something like that. I think there's a higher, like, I think cleanliness in work, in friends and stuff too, in dating, I think it's, yeah. I think a lot of ugliness comes from not keeping yourself together or not looking like you have yourself together. You know what I mean? More than anything. You know, your hair's all over the place. Not what, you know, shirt's all like wrinkled up. Presentable, yeah, decently groomed. I would say that's what's more important. That it's because a lot of looks is first impression, right? Looks is first impression. So that's what I would think. And I think someone that's like, to put it, this is just how I think, but someone that, I don't look at somebody and go, oh my god, they're ugly, or oh my god, they're hot anymore. I go, that person looks clean. I want to be around them. Or that person, I don't want to be around that person because of, you know, and that goes a long ways. I'm sure I was way more judgmental when I was a kid. That's why I put the anymore. Because yeah. Yeah. A punch. Okay, my friends treated me differently when I lost a lot of weight. They used to accept me for being fat, but now they started calling me fat. That's interesting. They used to accept me for being fat, but now they started calling me fat when I wasn't. So they thought, so you're saying like when you were actually in their eyes overweight, they felt like it would be offensive, but now that you're not overweight in their eyes, they can make a joke out of it, and that's kind of weird to you. Is that they think it's something to like that they can joke around about because they know that it won't offend you. That's a weird turn of events. If they knew you in both phases, in old me, they said all bodies are good, and then now that's weird. That's a really interesting, peculiar situation, knowing that you've made this transformation and worked hard for this transformation. Yeah, that is so in that case, I feel like it's more like that type of joke is common ground and for your friends, and they want to make that joke but they couldn't type thing. So they felt that way. That was a common ground for them originally, and now but it's still weird to me just hearing that story face value. There's probably more to it, but it's a little bit more differently than how it's playing in my head from just hearing that, one line sentence, but a little bit more context. But it does seem like, yeah. It's really, I don't know. I can see how you would wonder if it's like looks. I think it's more about, in terms of like overweight and losing weight and stuff like that, that type of looks. Yeah, maybe there was a joke there that they wanted to make, I guess. Yo, Brent, thank you so much for the 5. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the stream. Thank you. Appreciate that. Arigato. I'm a lightest 200 pounds and I normally hover around 235. Yeah, I've never really yeah, I don't really, dude, at this age, and I was there too, people just, I was gaining a lot of weight too a couple years ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, things change. And even if people, it just happens when you get older, man. So it's just like we're growing up, it happens. People that want to lose weight, they will. If they don't, it's like whatever. Hey, switching to audio after work. You have a good one. I'll make sure to talk a lot. Wow, 300 to 180. Congratulations, man. That's a lifestyle change. You changed up your lifestyle to make that happen. Congratulations. Of course, I hope that was something you wanted to do, and it's a big life change up. Congratulations. You should be very, very, very proud of yourself, which you probably are. That's awesome, man. Can I ask what you did to change it to lose that much weight? If you're comfortable talking about that. Did you exercise more? Did you change up your 10,000 steps a day? Diet and exercise? Oh god. 83, then lowest is 62, and I'm sorry, you're like right in the middle. It's diet, changing your diet, and yeah, just exercise, just walking. One of like the people that I used to follow when I was really trying to lose weight, I would just always be like, you know, just walking really helps. So a lot of his, besides like going to the gym and stuff, but that's like, you know, people that aren't, you know, comfortable with that, he's like, just walking really helps. So a lot of his content was about like how to get people to just walk and not get bored type stuff. It was really interesting. I might have eaten very little. Cardio helps a lot in losing weight initially. So I feel like, yeah, to me, start cooking really changed everything for me. Just cooking food. And yeah, once I started going to the gym I went to the gym for a really short period of time, but I stopped drinking daily after I started going to the gym. That was like the biggest life change. That was weird. It was very easy for me to stop drinking every day once I started going to the gym. Yo, what's up? Went to a friend's 30th birthday celebration bonfire and got pretty buzzed, dude. What's up, peeps? Sounds like you had a good time. Shiny and his broken rice cooker. He saved my life. That's right. Shiny Azami and the swamp. Like all addictions, for years I binged on fast food, but all of a sudden I wanted to quit. So in a week I cleaned myself up completely. Wow. You know what I had to do to like, when I was like, I'm gonna lose weight? I was like, I gotta like, I have to. It was the day after that I couldn't fit my pants anymore. Wedding pants from like 3 years ago. I showed my belly on stream and I was like, I'm gonna lose this, you guys. And I had to like, I needed a digital tattoo. And of course, I wasn't thinking people it's just like an eternal meme now. They like squashed it. Which is great. But I needed that. I needed that motivation. I'm not scared that my tummy's out there. I had to just be like, if I say it on stream, I have to do it. I don't want to be like, I didn't want to be, I don't want people to be like, so, that thing that you'd said and showed your belly on, what happened to that? Thank you, Blue. Yeah. People were very, I mean, it's stream, so people are very supportive all the time about stuff like that, but I had to be hard on myself. And Blue has never said anything like that. It was just all me. Is the video lagging? for on Twitch, we've been having a little bit of issues here. Hey Shadow, what's up? Okay. Yeah, Blue will be here in just a second here. Twitch. We had a little bit of a connection issue this morning to the tubes. Okay, fully synced. So maybe refresh, Mark. Oh, do we have the? We'll get up stream memes here in a second. Is this the? Yeah, this picture. My squashed Blink 182 tattoo in it. I love it. Thank you so much for the donut, Blue.
Mm-hmm.
We are. Oh god.
That's so squished.
You know what that kind of looks like?
Hmm?
SpongeBob SquarePants. I have the SpongeBob figure there. Look at that. I love that. That image right here is what got me to lose weight.
Mm-hmm.
This right here.
That is not a bagel. That's a donut. So it would not be onion and cream cheese. Mine's like a, I don't know what this is. It looks good, so I got it.
That's a good indicator. Good food. Blue, you think? How much do you think looks matter when it comes to dating, work, not dating, friendships, etc.?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I guess it must, right? I mean, dating, I guess it matters because you have to be attracted to them, right? But I mean, I guess you can be attracted to someone more through personality than looks, but...
Mark was saying
Mm.
that
Mm-hmm.
a really interesting, peculiar story where he lost a lot of weight.
Mm-hmm.
He made this amazing
Mm-hmm.
weight transformation.
Mm-hmm.
And his friends used to not make fat jokes, but now they call him fat. They make fat jokes now.
Okay, interesting.
Because they're probably more comfortable talking about it because he's skinny.
Not fat anymore?
Right. And before that, it was like all bodies are good. Like all we flipped up bodies.
yeah.
They're being
Mhm.
like,
Mm-hmm.
it was like a sensitive topic to them.
Yeah.
But now they're just, which is really weird for Mark.
Mm.
He doesn't know how to feel about that.
Mm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I've not, that's a crazy,
Mm.
you know? Which is, yeah, I would question a lot of things too.
I mean, usually friends don't really make fun until you make fun of yourself. So, is that something maybe you started doing more, or was it just out of the blue? Because that is really weird if it's out of the blue.
Oh, interesting. Like you kind of initiate it and then.
Because like in my friend group, I make autistic jokes all the time. Now that I'm like actually diagnosed, and then people have now they're okay. Like they make fun of me for it too. But like that's okay because I kind of initiated it.
You like let it.
Yeah.
You let it.
Yeah.
kind of-
I just kind of opened the gates, kind of welcomed it, being like, it's
that makes
fine.
sense.
But that'd be really weird if my friends all of a sudden started making jokes. So
I also finished Dragon Quest XI. Hope you enjoyed it. I love that game. I know you were still in the middle of the gameplay last time you were here. They just suddenly grabbed my stomach. You're still fat.
yeah, that's weird. That's really weird. What the fuck?
Do they want to make you lose more weight?
Are they trying to? Is that their way of helping you? That's really weird.
Oh, they say you're still fat. That's even weirder. I thought they were making like fat jokes.
Because you're not anymore.
Goated game, right? I'm so glad that you. Did you do the ending and like the end game stuff where everything just like skyrockets in difficulty? Or if I'm eating out with them, you'll get fat again. I think that's I think that is a really. I think that's personally. I think that's not very a healthy relationship in like conversation, not healthy conversation. But I think that's their way of motivating you in a weird way. I don't know. To me, that's not very healthy. Like to be like, don't eat that. It's like, dude, I know I'm the one that lost all this weight. I know what I can and can't eat.
I'm gonna ask you a weird question. Have you started getting noticed more? Or started getting more attention from other people?
Oh my god, it's the looming J.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's jealousy. Like they're trying to bring you down because you got hotter.
Dude, I didn't even think of that.
And your friend, yeah, and now because you used to be the fat guy in the group, and now you're becoming more attractive than they are for losing weight, that they probably feel threatened, or they think that if you keep losing weight, then you'll be the hottest one in the group all of a sudden.
Oh no.
Yeah. That would be the only
You made them insecure.
Yeah, no. That's why they're trying to make you insecure, is what I'm thinking. Because that's a weird thing to do. But the thing is, the things you're saying really, this is stupid though. I know. But I had the same thing in high school. And I have, that seems, what you're going through seems really familiar. Because I had a friend who would do that too.
I've never thought of that.
But not like fat in a sense, but she would always be really weird about things. Like she would force feed me food, or being like she would drag me down all of a sudden out of nowhere.
That's fucked. So it might be that. In their eyes.
I thought it was more of a thing among girls. No, not at all. Dudes do it too.
The final boss gave me a lot of difficulty, but didn't do the post game. Yeah, the post game is like, there's still like story in the post game. That's kind of like the true ending of the game once you do the post game. But still, even before that game is awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. It was that game was awesome. Now we need a Dragon Quest 12. I'm slowly turning into copium, but I don't. Did you guys have your wedding? What's up, Poopster? We have not.
No. And we got married, but not wedding. No.
Yeah, I was only thinking like, not like how people see us, like, but like how we just see each other. I mean, I guess still that, but you're right. Maybe that.
No,
like,
because if you think about it, this in it, like, we're in high school, it's a big thing with girls because girls want to be noticed by their crushes, right? But the older you get, I think girls don't go to, I mean, I guess some girls do, but generally it seems to me like, from what I read on the internet, men struggle more with finding a partner than girls do, is what it seems like. So if that's the case, if you all go out with your friends and all of a sudden those guys who used to be noticed are getting put on, as like they're becoming the second choice, because the last choice guy in their group so became first choice, it becomes like, I think now it's like, oh shit, this guy is like, he's not the token like funny guy anymore. Like he's not the token like wingman anymore. And I became I'm the third wheel now kind of thing. So it could be, yeah. So like as petty as that sounds, it could definitely be a thing if you're like, it's a threat to, yeah, your power, like your power dynamic in your friend group.
You have too much power now.
No, exactly, Bosco. Yeah, the power dynamic of the group is shifting. They liked having a friendly fat guy, so one or two would be to do that to keep you worth. Yeah. So So it's like you were just the funny guy. You were the fat funny guy.
Fat funny.
Yeah, or
Super fat
something
and happy,
like
super fat and
that.
happy.
Like you were like this token guy. Like they didn't have to worry about like, oh well, like you would be their wingman or whatever. But since you started losing weight, I'm guessing in their minds they're like, oh shit. Now he's becoming not one of us, but like in their minds. I'm not saying I think I agree with them or anything, because I don't know what they look like, whatever. But it sounds to me like they're ugly as fuck. But it sounds to me like they think you're threatening the power dynamic from being that stereotypical guy to be the most attractive in the group. And that just fucks everything over, because then the guys who used to be super confident and that is now losing their confidence. And the only way they can gain confidence again is to bring you back down to where you were. So, those are shitty friends. That sucks.
That being said, we don't really know the context, so it might be
Exactly. So I don't know. I mean, maybe it does come from a good place and they have not a very good way of showing it. I don't know. Like, I don't know your friend group, but if that's the case, then
yeah,
that is sad. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what your friend group's like, so.
But yeah, I think that's a very valid way of looking at what's happening. It could be.
But yeah.
もう夏だからガムテープですねげ抜く配信してほしい。やったわ
やったね。
メイド服着てやっ
うん。
たわ
うん。
いやー懐かしすぎる。チャリティーのためにやったんだよね、
うん。
しかも
Yeah. I definitely had an awkward phase, goth trench coat, milady fedora, but I grew out of it. I mean, we all had an awkward phase, for sure. In high school, I looked atrocious, so I was, oh god, I don't even want to see pictures. I've deleted, I don't have pictures from high school anymore, unfortunately, because I got rid of them. Excuse me, but yeah.
But what, I do get attention, but when people see autism flaring, they run away. So I need my friends.
Oh, then yeah, maybe it's time to have a talk. Being like, hey, like, I would appreciate it if you guys stop making those kind of jokes. Like, they're not funny. Like, it kind of hurts my feelings, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I worked really hard to get where I am right now, so it'd be really cool if you guys were a little bit more supportive. Is what I would say. Just be flat, like, frank with them, because, yeah. I mean, if you've been friends for long, like, they'll probably understand.
Yeah,
they probably
for sure.
don't realize how it's coming off.
I don't know.
Is my honest opinion is that they probably don't realize how they're coming off. Like they don't realize the impact that they're having on you. So
Yeah, I agree.
yeah, so just I would just confront them.
Yeah.
You're autistic. We're really good at being frank. Just flat out, just
Straightforward.
flat out, like in the middle of the conversation, be like, hey guys, I need to talk to you guys about something. Yeah. That's what I would do.
Maybe we're just hanging out with the boys.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a power move. Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks for coming today,
Yeah.
you guys.
Mm-hmm.
We need to have a talk.
Yeah.
There's a couple things on the table.
Yeah. Yeah.
One-
The amount of times I did the whole, Gray, we need to talk.
Yeah, we need to talk.
And it scared the shit out of him. And all I'm thinking is, oh, we really need to talk about what we're going to do about like Mimi's doctor's appointment in my head. And it's like, to Gray, it sounds like it's like the most serious topic ever.
I like you guys, and it's hard for me to make new friends. But right now, I don't appreciate these jokes.
Mm-hmm.
We're better than that. Team, we're better than that. We can do that. Hey, SD, what's up? Yeah, every single time she says, "Hey, we need to talk," I'm like,
talk.
okay, well,
I mean, now Gray knows, right? You know that if I say we need to talk, that's
fuck,
not.
take it.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Now that you know that when I say we need to talk, I'm not talking. Like it has nothing to do with the relationship.
No, I mean, it still freaks me out because
Why?
it's a traumatic thing
You
from
should
my
know
youth.
better.
You need to stop using
No, you should
that.
know better because we need to talk. No, I'm just being genuine. We actually do need to talk.
It's
I would say we need to talk about the relationship if it's like, you know,
No.
that.
I don't like it.
Oh.
You did this to me recently where you're like, hey, can I talk about something? That
Yeah.
even freaked me. I was like, is everything okay? Did I fuck up something?
The classic autistic pattern where you say something you think is normal and something oh my god, that happens so much.
What's up, Hickory? We need to talk about that new gaping jaw night raid. Nobody is stressing enough.
Or you know, Mark, another thing is like when you just say something
Tough.
and everyone starts laughing and you don't know why it's funny.
Hey, Radical, what's up?
You're just making a comment. Like you just laugh at me all of a sudden sometimes. And I don't understand why.
Yeah, there's just moments that are funny to me.
Yeah.
Whether it be like your reaction or the lack of to something.
Yeah.
And or just a reaction that is completely wasn't in my kind of like circle of possibilities. I would just start laughing. Gray laughs at everyone. It's sickening. I
True.
laugh. Yeah, I laugh. I don't think many things are.
You know, I haven't heard your genuine laugh in a while.
Yeah.
Like the really like the
I
not
haven't-
genuine, but like what's it called? Like the one where you just like can't help yourself.
Takawarai.
Yeah, that was so funny.
The thing is that if it comes that often, and it's the rare times that happens where you just really, and that's what makes it so special.
No, they are genuine. I didn't mean it genuine. I meant like there's this one laugh that Gray does when something is so funny that he can't contain it.
Yeah. I think on
And it's
stream
so funny.
it happened when we were doing Hand Simulator.
Oh yeah. It's like it's different from his like normal laugh.
It's like a it's a contagious laugh, you know.
Mhm. Is it his Tita laugh? Yeah. Yeah.
People have the normal laugh. I think things are funny, but then there's also the contagious, like, oh my god, I can't contain myself laughter.
If I laugh so hard there's no sound and I'm sunlocked.
Oh
Yeah, I have that too, I think. I think I'm a quiet laughing person.
I was dying of laughter when it was just, I can't believe we're doing this on stream right now. Moment. Everything was just so funny to me. So, anyways, we went to Team Labs, and
Are we still talking about that?
yeah, it was we went to Team Labs. First time I went, with my friend's kids and friend's family, I should say, in Blue. It was interesting. It was the first time I've went to that. It's like for people that don't know what that is, it's like a art exhibit, but it's more of like a interactive art exhibit. Really popular. Friend just had extra tickets, and so we invited us. Nice enough to invite us. We went. Yeah, it was awesome. The main thing seems to be, it's like split up into forest, garden, and
Water.
And water seems to be like the main one. We like walk into like actual water. You take your shoes off and like walk in water, and there's like stuff. It must have been yeah, it's very immersive. Like you actually walk in water, and then they'll have like koi fish projected onto the water so you can see it. So the kids are trying to catch koi fish and stuff, and Blue's like, oh my god, body of water with everybody's feet.
Yeah, it was
freaking
gross.
out.
Yeah, it was gross. Oh my god, it was disgusting. But I tried to ignore it and enjoy the experience.
Just a huge body of water, and everybody just in their bare feet.
Yeah.
Dude,
Gross.
and I was like, so first time meeting the kids, super cute, really well behaved good kids. But when it comes to water and koi, they just kind of go crazy. So they're trying to catch it, and they're getting all wet. and then he just splashes these girls, and I'm just like, and the parents like, oh, I'm sorry, whatever. And then they stare at me and they're like, that was really cold. And they just kept staring. I thought they were joking, and so I was like, oh, I'm sorry, gomennasai, and I was apologizing. They just kept staring. And I was like, dude, just a kid. Like, the parents are obviously like, oh, we're so sorry. Come here. And then like making sure, apologizing, blah blah blah. But it's just like they were staring at me like it was a me problem. So then I just slowly went over to Blue. No, they were mad at me because they thought I was like, maybe they thought I was the parent. I don't know, but no, there was one awkward moment where they just kept staring.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, you don't wear a pretty nice, like, don't wear a nice dress.
What are we doing here? Like
to immersive experience with water. Like, if you don't want your dress to get wet, then just like don't wear it. That's ridiculous.
I mean, the problem, I understand the kid misbehaved for that moment, but the parents was like,
But there's always accidents.
yeah,
So you never know.
and it wasn't like
It wasn't a huge splash of water.
He was like running in the water, so it was like splashing, and I was like, and just got onto them.
I mean, yes, the kid should not have been running in the water.
So they apologized,
yeah.
and it's like, yeah, the moment's done. Sorry, it
Yeah.
happened.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It shouldn't be the realm of possibilities that this was going to happen. Can we stop staring now?
Yeah, she was staring the whole time. It was really awkward.
We apologized. I'm sorry, and then it's just like, let's move on
Did you see the staff come in afterwards?
and do what? To who?
The staff came in and started watching.
The Waters?
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't even that crazy. Let him live his life.
Like one staff tried to stop one of the kids. Like I saw her.
That was the only time.
Like she was trying to like chase after him. Yeah.
That was the only. After that, they were so well behaved. It was just that one time, the water and the koi
You're trying to
fish.
swim in it, so yeah.
It was that was the only moment, but all in all, really cool experience, really immersive. A lot of lights. I crashed into a bunch of walls because it was so dark with lights. Some moments that actually like gave me like moments of vertigo. Because it was just so like it was.
It
so
made me
trippy.
feel old, to be honest.
You're too
Some
old
of
to
the
be here.
exhibits looked kind of dangerous.
Yeah, it was great. And here's the thing. The reason why I'm talking about that is that we went to lunch afterwards, and the kid had a Switch, and the kid was telling me about how kid's like 7 years old, and he tells me that his friends in school are YouTubers, and that scared me.
I don't believe that because I don't think you can get on YouTube that young.
All you have to do is just not tell your age. Just lie about your age.
No, but you can't stream with your camera.
Maybe they don't stream. No, they apparently they don't stream games.
Yeah, but they just stream themselves
Yeah,
talking, right? So it's a child. Like,
like this.
wouldn't they still get banned?
I don't know.
'Cause I don't. That would be. Yeah, I don't think you can. You can't stream as a child.
Or make YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, it's bannable. I don't think it's possible.
If Greer stares at me,
Oh.
I'd stop for a second and laugh, and Gray would laugh. But if Blue stares at me, I'd freeze for a whole minute. She was in a kimono too. Oh, you got that yesterday. I kid you not. My little cousin's nephews make YouTube shorts of Roblox. Exactly. They were telling me about Minecraft and Roblox,
Mm.
and I was like, oh my gosh, because they were like, okay, so Uncle Ken and Uncle Haru, they also
Uncle? Wow, thanks.
and Auntie Haru are they make YouTube videos, and they like what you like because they're decked out in Minecraft stuff. And I was like, yeah, you like Minecraft? And he was like, yeah, I like Minecraft and Roblox, and people make YouTube videos. And I was just like, wait, what the hell? I was like, well, if you there's anything, you know, let's play together. It's pretty crazy. Oh, let's not. I don't know if the kid's on TikTok. Kids just do it now. That's crazy. Hey, Laud, what's up? How do they figure that shit out? Speaking of which, we have a new short up there that's not there because we had to stream again. So let me get that up. The ultimate trick and hack to stay TikTok and family friendly. Ladies and gentle worms. Another banger by Roy has been uploaded. So if you guys can go check it out, I will link it right now. How to be TikTok family friendly. Here we go. We figured it out. Are you? Does that work? Totally didn't work, dude.
Sorry.
Totally didn't work. Wait. All right, here we go. What do you guys think about the SSJ3 Rosalina?
Who?
What is that?
Who?
Oh, the stream memes?
Oh, yeah.
Super Saiyajin のこれね I love it. Is that a thing? Oh, yesterday, as in, yeah, she was spamming that in call. Amazing. Amazing. So if you scroll up here on streaming, if you look at the screen, look at that. And that's what it is. It's just powerful.
Mm-hmm.
It's just powerful. K-pop Demon Hunters? No. K-pop Demon Hunters? Is that a name of something or? Okay, so K-pop Demon Hunters is a show?
It's a movie.
Movie. Follows a K-pop girl group, Huntrix, who lead double lives as demon hunters and face off against a rival boy band. The premise is wild, and I'm all for it. A kawaii. What was that sigh?
Oh, we never got to see Nosferatu. It's not on theaters anymore. So talking about movies makes me sad.
Oh, come on.
What? I can be sad. I'm sad.
Stop being sad.
Why can't I be sad? What the fuck? You can be sad. Blew my froth on the mouth of watching that? Wait, why? The movie was great, Blue. You'd have liked it. Yeah, I know. I'll watch it on Netflix when it comes out. It's fine.
Actually, I was planning to stream the movie on Discord. Yeah, you should just plan it out. You can plan it out on the Discord, on the Bluest Discord, and do it. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm back.
Mhm. I see. He went to the bathroom to be sad. Why can't I be sad? That's why he goes to the bathroom, right? The only reason. No sadness on stream. Is Nosferatu hot? Is that why you're gonna froth? I don't know. He goes to the bathroom to hide his emotions. Is that what it is? Are you hiding from the world? Where do you guys do your eyewear? We go to Zoff. Yeah, so these ones are from Zoff. I do want to eventually get one pair that's not from Zoff, because that's all I own is Zoff, but it's just so cheap. It's so cheap compared to everything else. So it's hard to go to other stores once you go to Zoff. I mean, Gentle Monster would be great, but oh my god, I can't. They're really expensive. My image of expensive is like maybe at least upgrading to like Ray-Bans. And they're not that expensive. So. But yeah, Gentle Monster is very expensive. So probably not. Get the Toguro ones. I could probably pull them off. But yeah, I need to get these lenses updated. They're not strong enough anymore. So they're my PC glasses now. Yeah, they're the one with like the crazy stores, yeah.
Oh, Gentle Monster?
And it's hard to go for a different company when you go Zoff because they're so cheap.
We were checking out some Ray-Ban glasses, Ray-Ban's glasses yesterday. Blue was like, "Oh, this is great," but the glasses that I have on, it's a blessing and a curse, because I just don't want to take them off anymore, because they turn into sunglasses. So I can just go outside with them.
Yeah.
You know?
You don't have to.
It's so convenient.
Maybe I should just make these into transition ones.
They're really nice. Does it have blue light protection? I had blue light protection glasses, but my world was too orange. It turned my world too orange.
Yeah.
Camera glasses. I was watching a video
yeah.
on that. The Meta, the Ray-Bans, right? One good thing that they did, I was like, those like smart glasses always look so nerdy, and then they did a good job by making it Wayfarers. But so design-wise, it makes sense, and I was like, good shit. But it's scary. It's a scary thought.
Good shit though.
And I know some people that are like, I know some people that have, they just take pictures and post it, or like videos on, which is a cool idea, because you can take pictures and take video without using your hand, but at what cost?
Zoff quality of service and fast delivery of glasses. Yeah, you can make it in a day, like within a few hours. You go get your eyes checked, get glasses, and then you go have lunch, come back, and it's done.
Yep.
Like, it's so fast that in Japan, I'm pretty sure most people in Japan get Zoff or Jins because of how convenient it is.
Zoff is so
And that's
good.
most people just get that because I mean their lenses aren't bad. Like, they're not the most fashionable. They're kind of like probably the Uniqlo of like the lenses world, where it's, you know, they try to make glasses that look good on like really, you know, most faces.
Everyone.
Yeah, so they don't have anything like crazy.
Yeah, Owndays is Japanese.
Owndays is yeah. So they don't have anything like crazy or extreme, but yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Zoff
I did
is really
find
fast.
a glasses store.
Oh,
That I really wanted to go to.
we can go today.
Oh yeah, I guess we can.
I don't know, what is it? I have no idea what this is.
No, it's in Jugogo.
And what is it?
I forgot the name of the store, but
Why do you want to go to it?
because our fashionable friend posted it. So, and I trust them.
Okay.
So they have cool lenses, but it takes like 2 weeks to get done.
2 weeks.
That's normal.
What is this? 1970?
Yeah.
I want him now. Sonny's Studios glasses. I've never heard of that. They ruin it to the point I'd have Hubble Space Telescope on my eyes.
2 weeks is actually standard for the rest of the world. Yeah.
What the?
Yeah, that's normal. At the back in America when I had to get glasses, yeah, it took several weeks. So you're stuck with your old ones until the new ones arrive.
I want my glasses now.
Okay. No, 2 weeks is normal. It's like a week or 2 weeks. It's pretty normal. Japan is very, very extreme.
I've been spoiled. My friend fell over in Japan, got them the same day too. It was magical.
Yeah, and they'll fix it too. So like if, of course, like if I need new lenses, I just go over and they make it in like a couple hours.
Yeah.
So
convenience is king. The AI in there to make that. Well, I can't wait. I wouldn't be able to wait nowadays. I'm too used to. Well, how many? Like for so many years now, I'm just used to that.
You ever met someone who wore glasses without lenses?
Just
It
for
used to be a thing.
the frames.
Yeah.
I guess. Wait, I've seen people online, like
Yeah.
public people. I guess nobody in real life, unless it's for a costume.
I mean, no, we know someone who doesn't have prescription and they wear glasses sometimes.
You mean without lenses? Those are two different things.
Oh. Well, I mean, okay. Well, they still have lenses, but there's no prescription lenses. They're just wearing glasses just for fashion.
I see that all the time.
Yeah.
They can still poke your eyes, yeah. I'm like, yeah. It's just the frame. I feel like it would be better if they just had the...
Lenses in it? Yeah. Just no prescription?
I used to do that. The lenses just for fashion when I was in high school. Because, emo kids used to wear it.
Were your eyes not bad in high school?
Yeah, well, I didn't realize it was bad. And then at the end of high school, I was like, wait, isn't it really normal to just squint at everything and when it's like remotely far away? And they're like, no, it's not, dude. You're blind as hell. And I was rejecting it. And then
Yeah, you know how I found out my eyes were bad? I was at the airport and my parents were like, hey, help us find the gate. I couldn't find it. Because my brother's like, oh, it's over there. I was like, what are you talking about? How can you see that far?
Dude, we're in a 7-Eleven. Our luggage wouldn't be here, dude.
So, yeah. I'm short-sighted. I can't see far.
I can't see far.
Seeing close is fine.
There was a trick.
Yeah.
There's a trick to like seeing a little better. If you really thin your eyes, then you can kind of see better.
No, it didn't do shit.
It does.
Not really.
It does.
Okay, well, then I'm blind enough that doesn't do shit. Then I'm blind enough that doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, your eyes are
can't see
horrible.
anything.
Yeah, your eyes are like beyond help.
Saving, yes. Thank you.
Mine's like okay, you need glasses. Blues is like you need help.
Mine's not that bad. Yours is only like a few worse than mine. Or better than mine. Because what, you're minus 3 point something, right?
Me? I'm minus 2.5.
No, you're not.
I'm the worst.
No, you're not.
That's what it's that's what
No,
my contacts
because
say.
you always get something weaker for some reason. You don't get 20/20. You always go
it
for a
hurts
weaker
my
than
face.
20/20.
It hurts me when it's too strong.
Yeah, I don't know how you don't
You're
go
not supposed
20/20.
to get contact lenses that hurt when you're wearing them. It's supposed to be a little less than glasses.
No, I'm talking about glasses.
Yeah, I don't want things that hurt me.
What?
20/20 vision, you guys are the dream, man. People keep telling me to get LASIK surgery to remove glasses, but I got used to my faces with glasses. There's like a new LASIK, right? That's better. I want to get it, dude.
Yeah, me too.
I'm so sick. Help me pay my tuition. What you can pay? You can help us pay our rent, and then
Yeah, because we can barely pay rent.
and then
so
we,
I don't know.
and then we'll help each other out.
Yeah. If you find a good way, let us know.
We'll help with your tuition in educational content here at Bluest. This is an educational stream.
And unlike LASIK, it actually lasts. Yeah.
Right, it gets worse after a while, right?
LASIK, yeah.
They cut the layer, like a layer off, right?
I don't know.
A year? Oh my god.
Oof.
I've tried asking them to scam me into buying 3 years worth of. Shh. Don't let that out. Only there's an Anu fans, and just him and his nose. There's got to be like a parody account out there, right? Where it's just a bunch of pet pictures, or like Only Paws or something. Only fans, but it's of pets, subscription based service. I feel like that would pop off. A pet picture, OnlyFans. I know Only Pants, and they make pizzas. You see? You gotta get creative out there.
All I know is it'll probably be called Only Pause.
I just said that.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm saying that's the only thing I know.
Only Pause.
Mm-hmm.
There's an Instagram. Yeah, okay, yeah, it exists. Maybe not in the way that I mentioned it, but it does exist. People get creative. I think I saw OnlyFans where it's literally just electric fans. Is OnlyFans, like the actual OnlyFans, still like popping off?
Of course.
I've never signed up to an OnlyFans before.
Sex sells. Of course it does. Of course it's still going.
It's popping off.
Yeah.
I haven't heard about many like booby streamers on Twitch as much as I used to. I feel like I would hear that like every week. Now it's like, hey. I don't really. It's not like a topic that constantly. Because you are no longer a NEET. That's right. What's funny with OnlyFans is at first it was used like Patreon, and then they had to switch the game up. You had to switch it up. Because I'm no longer a NEET, no time to browse boobas. Only flawns? I like that.
Only flaws?
Flawns.
Oh.
Only flaws, that's just Bluest.
Alright, Gray. After 500 hours and playing all bosses and multiplayer and solo,
Yeah.
what is your ultimate tier ranking for Elden Ring Night?
Character-wise?
Yeah.
I haven't played all the characters, so I can't say. But
They don't know that. What's your ultimate character ranking as a Souls veteran?
I hate this. I hate this moment. What the fuck are you doing?
So on Twitter, it's like, for some reason, I keep getting.
What are you doing to me right now? I'm scared.
So on Twitter,
Bluest love.
for some reason, I keep seeing all these posts of
Yoshi,
these
thank you so much for the
guys.
36, man. Thank you.
And they're all titled the same. It's all like, as a Soulsborne veteran with this many hours, and I've soloed and multiplayed
yeah.
every single boss.
Uh-huh.
This is my ultimate character tier list, and they have a tier list of characters. That's just So, what's your tier list?
First of
Elven
all, we need
Lord.
to make something really clear about Night Rain that I've experienced. Solo is so much easier, but way more boring to play.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's so much
And
easier,
Hayoshi.
but it's with the adjustments that they made.
No Gray knows how blue feels being put on the spot.
But it's so boring compared to
Yeah.
multiplayer.
Mhm.
But multiplayer is way harder and
Yeah.
way more challenging.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what we've always said about multiplayer games.
Yes.
When there's a co-op option, usually it's harder. Usually because you can't really focus on the enemy, you get hit by shit that normally you wouldn't get hit because they're not locked in
And you
on
have
you.
to play with people of
all this
various.
Always said that.
Yeah.
Um,
And you can't really communicate like real time either. So.
Real quick, I haven't unlocked Revenant, but playing
Yeah.
with Revenants, love it. Seems like such a tricky character, but if you know how to take aggro, all that.
Yeah, what's your favorite Nightfarer? Wait, no. What is your tier list?
My tier list would be Duchess. Wait, Blue. Let's do it.
Find one.
Is there a Night Rain tier list? There's got to be a Night Rain tier list, right? Let's do it. Let's do it official.
I like Revenant the few times I played. She's fun, yeah. Alright, let's go.
Did you
I
find
found it? Yeah.
Okay.
You're slow.
I'm very slow.
You're very slow.
All right, here we go.
Okay, continue.
I'm PvPvE. I don't know, but that's the thing. I thought Night Rain. I don't know, and it's turning out to be like an S tier game. At first, the first like, honestly, like 20 hours, like, oh, this is fun, but I don't know if I'll keep playing this. And the game just gets better and better and better and better when, as a personal experience. Oh, maybe I'll try this relic out. Oh, wait, there's this build. Wait, this works here. Wait, you can go here. It's crazy. While they're in Duchess cosplay stream, here it is.
Okay.
Okay, first off, Wilder, obviously S tier, super versatile. Super versatile. You have one on your team. You feel good. It feels fun playing it. It's fire everywhere, lava on the ground. You jump around everywhere. Obviously, main character energy all
Sorry.
over the place. It's his relic once you beat his remembrance broken. John Elden Ring, right? John Night Rain. So he's welcome the Mario of Night Rain.
Mm-hmm.
Fun to play, and when you have them on your team, I think that's also something. The multiplayer game, when you have a Wilder, you feel a level of comfort.
Okay.
How much comfort you feel, right?
Okay.
Yes. Ikimasu. Aitsugi. Guardian. Guardian, I think you need to be able to play it well, but here's the thing. Once you have a Guardian that's locked in, and you have, like, for example, a Recluse, right? Top DPS, but really squishy. Or actually any other class, like Iron Eye or something like that. Or Duchess, even. They will take aggro forever. And you can just lock in. So, I think it's hard to master, but with a good Guardian, and I've never played Guardian, so I don't know. But I'm like, okay. And that's kind of how we beat the new Adele. With just aggro all the time, and then attacking. But personally, I don't know how I feel about the playstyle because I know it's not much dodging, and I'm a dodger slash parrier. So I'm gonna
You're
put
Perrier.
him. I'm a parrier. I'm gonna put him in B. It's hard to master, I think. Iron Eye, he literally has a Bloodhound step that can debuff the enemy. What can you ask? Like, there you go. That's it. You can get range. You can have him have a dex weapon and do close-up melee. Super versatile. Also, gotta give points. I've never used a bow in 500 hours of normal Elden Ring, but maybe want to play bow in this game a lot, and I really enjoy Iron Eye. His ult is really useful, can stop a lot of big moves. Night Rain loves Iron Eye, and it shows. S tier. Duchess, it's for the sneakies. I really like the the ult is everybody disappears, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see many Duchesses, or actually I don't play pubs, so but
I've played more pubs than you have.
Yeah, so a lot of dodging, I played it in the network test, but a lot of dodging, versatile. Again, actually, when you master all these classes, they're all S tier, so this tier list is whatever, but it becomes irrelevant in that sense. But for someone that's going in, you're gonna die a lot because you're close in, pretty squishy. I like splaters, spellcaster bladers, and I feel like she's the closest thing to a splater. A. Okay, Raider. I play Raider a lot. No, wait, hold up. Before, okay, I play Raider a lot. Raider, amazing tank, crazy HP, ultimate, super useful. Buff, just bonkies. If you can get 2 colossal weapons, amazing skins. The only problem is that when you're a bad raider, like I use my ult and I close off doorways, or I trap enemies inside the Totem Stella, and people can't get through. Or it's just like, oh shit. Especially when you're in the mines and you're going for that troll, day one, I've caused a lot of just people running around the stone. That being said, super reliable. S tier. Revenant. Okay, here. Revenant, super fun class to see people play. They take aggro. Tricky ass class. I would not recommend Revenant as a first play. If you've never played Elden Ring, or just in general, and Night Rain wouldn't be the first pick because it's so tricky. But really helps in multiplayer. Has a just automatic res for everybody, which is really good. Again, taking aggro is a huge thing in this game. I feel like getting aggro is huge. Who can get aggro? And in that sense, I think Revenant does a really good job. Has made the best of Night Rain memes. Can't forget that. With the big bonkies and the tiny, just really cute memes out there. But really hard to use, I think, overall. So, and I can't put everybody in A. So let's put Revenant in B. Same as Guardian. I think they're both difficult, but once utilized, super useful. Recluse, top DPS, super squishy. I've seen so many builds where they just melt the boss immediately. That being said, you need to be good at the game. Recluse is the try-hard class. You need to be good, but if you're good, you're just gonna blow everything up. So potential S, I'm gonna put it to A, just because you will get destroyed. And this tier list is not about DPS and stuff like that. If it was DPS, Recluse S+.
It should be the only one in S. What are you talking about?
You melt bosses, but it means that it's also reliant on your teammates.
Yes.
If you're getting aggro, you can't do shit.
You can't do shit. Yeah.
Right? And then we have Executor. My love. Super selfish. Actually, no, this is actually not true, because guarding when you get aggro as a relic really works with Executor, but in multiplayer, you need to like lock the F in to be able to, because sometimes you just get hit by stuff. But the build with status effects, the frost, poison, bleed is crazy.
Yeah.
It's a crazy build that I'm really enjoying. Personally, my favorite character, Executor. You know, coming from Ashina myself, the land of the reeds myself. So, yeah, you put him in B. B's perfect because I think it's
He's also another one that's hard to play.
not much of a team player. I mean, it could be, but it all relies on how good and how.
It depends on you, the character
Yeah.
or the player.
But it feels so good to play. It feels so good to play when it hits. You know, and just parrying Crucible Knights all day, and if you're just railing in the back, just destroying him from the back, it feels great. You can parry almost everything, but I wouldn't be like. I feel like a lot of players would go in, play Executor, and then drop it, go to Wilder or something like that. And I think that's a sign of like, okay, I need to get used to the game first. So that is my tier list. And Go, thank you so much, man, for the 10 months, dude. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. S tier, we got Mario. We got John Night Rain. We got Iron Eye. No, Night Rain was for you. And we got Raider. How can you go wrong with so much HP? My HP bar is literally from the left side to the right side. Love you, Raider. We got Duchess. In Duchess and Recluse, Duchess has a lot of potential to help out the team. Really sneaky, but again, crazy iframes, but still tricky. And then we got Recluse, top DPS, unbelievable amount of DPS, but super squishy. If you get aggro, you can't do anything, unless you're really, really good. But that's again, if you're really good, everything is in S tier. So, and then we got B, harder to use, but definitely when they lock in, or if you are using them and they lock in, you can help out the party. So much potential. Where it's, I feel like these guys are the higher ceiling guys. And then over here is like, if you're gonna play Night Rain,
Easy to play.
start off with these classes. Is how I would say is B tier because I love Sekiro. He's my favorite character, but I would put it there because as much as it helps, I think it's really hard to kind of like get used to.
I think Executor and Revenant are really hard to play. So unless you know what you're doing, because both of them require juggling. Like Revenant requires you to juggle 3 different summons. They all have a specific area that they're good at. You have to make sure that like juggle them so they don't just die off.
Also, one more thing about Executor. Of all of these, I think his ult is the most underwhelming of in a team situation. Yeah, he can howl and like bring people up. But the fact that the HP bar is shared with the main character, with Executor, and
Oh, like it doesn't have a monster HP bar? Yeah.
if it goes to 0, you die. So
Yeah.
it doesn't like go back. Also, it's just the other ones are just so much better.
Yeah, and then like another thing is like Revenant, I think you have to be able to use your family effectively to get hits in, plus making sure you keep tabs on their HP bar and summoning different ones for different situations, and blah 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 blah. And then Executor's the same thing where you have to juggle your other blade, know when to take aggro and all that stuff. So I think those two are pretty hard to play. So you kind of know, you need to know what you're doing. Like they're great, they look cool, so I think a lot of people want to play them, but I think it's really hard to effectively play them.
Because I think people don't play Guardian's hard to play, but seriously, the like how we had a really bad run, like day 1 and 2. We were like level 11 or 12.
Yeah.
And just didn't have anything. We only went to 1 church, and
Yeah.
we were having so much trouble with Adele, the new one, but we beat it, and we all had like potions left.
Yeah.
And it was because the Guardian was able to just take aggro the whole time,
Yeah.
and which is good. I thought that was like a cursed run, but we were able to beat it. So with a good Guardian, and the Guardian doesn't need to do damage, it doesn't need DPS. I think that's the whole point.
He just needs to survive.
Yeah. So if it's hard to use because the dodges are not really Souls-like or anything like that, and he doesn't have that much. He's not gonna top DPS. He's not gonna hit hard or anything like that. But that's not his job, I think. And that fight really like proved it to me. That's not his job.
It doesn't help the rev doesn't have an innate FP recovery mechanic. Yeah, so that's why you kind of need to make sure that you're not just running FP, because Revenant isn't an FP based character. So I think you need to be able to bounce. You need to be able to juggle so many different things. So
Yeah. So
I think it's just hard to play Revenant and Executor really effectively. I mean, Reckless too, because she's such a glass
Guardian
cannon.
gets grabbed once and he's cooked.
So like I get one-shotted with everything. So you have to be pretty like passive with attacking and time everything. And then if you run out of FP, you're kind of like fucked. Like you have to constantly get FP back and everything. So you're juggling FP with and then you need to know like which elements do magic cocktails or which magic cocktail and all that stuff too.
Wow,
So-
Kirk coming with the 33 months, man.
Pretty big
Hey, thank you so much for tier 1.
Pretty big Gavo.
But yeah, I think a lot of the characters you need to. It's hard to play them effectively. I mean, even Iron Eye, if you don't realize what your class does, or if you're just sitting like all you do is just fire arrows without like having like focusing
100%.
on like
You gotta go in, you gotta mark them.
yeah, you have to mark them.
It's your
You have to switch. You know, like try to do status. You want to do status effects as much as possible. So having multiple like status effects is really good, and he's also very good at pointing them. So like, I think it's hard to also play Iron Eye effectively unless you really know everything he's capable of. Like, it's not just because he's in the back, and you can just like shoot your arrow. Maybe you get less targeted or whatever. It doesn't like you're not helping the team.
Right,
If
and
you
your
choose
arrows
him
aren't
just
gonna do
because
anything if you're too far away.
yeah. So it's like if you choose him just because you think it's easy, like he's not that easy either. So
He's really easy to get used to because he
Yeah.
gives you space, but that animation is like every Souls player knows like when
yeah,
you're healing that animation lock and you get destroyed. That happens a lot. That happened to me so much.
yeah.
Still does, but like it's shorter than all the other bows, but there's still like a learning curve of like, okay, I can get this in because you just keep firing because it's so short. So but yeah, I think it's powerful, and Raider is just all around bonkies. Just bonk them up. I saw a video yesterday where somebody beat Adele in about 20 seconds.
With Raider,
Yeah, and it was just like he had all the buffs. He got really lucky in the run too, but you just melted it. You just melted it. But yeah, really good game. I would.
so I can't really do a tier list on class effectiveness because I only play like 3 of these classes. But I based on design. Based on design, I think Guardian is amazing. I think they did a really good job. I think it's so cool that there's a
design tier list.
Birdman. Like, what the fuck, I think
love
so.
that.
I was really impressed that they have like this non-human character,
Okay.
and he actually looks really cool. Like his skins, like the Dawn skin and the Darkness skin, where he's like a crow. I think it's fucking brilliant. Like, I think it's really, really cool. I love Guardian skins. I think they did a good job.
Wait, before we get into that,
Yeah.
because this is gonna be a huge tier list thing. Is Night Rain any different? I heard a lot of claiming that it was an asset flip. It's a completely different game.
Yeah.
It's so different to the point that if anybody is saying that this game, and I'm trying to like be as objective as possible, but it's really hard for me to not say whoever said that this game is an asset flip of Elden Ring has never played Night Rain or Elden Ring, or only played one. It's completely a different game. The way that you play, You have to have knowledge of Elden Ring. A lot of it, prior knowledge will really help. So it's not for beginners of like this FromSoft game. I would never recommend this game for like first time players unless you have other people that have already played it. Because what the hell's arcane? They don't explain it.
Yeah.
What is a deck? What's a dex weapon? What's an incantation and sorcery? Like what? All this stuff. It's definitely, yeah, it's a completely different game. Do you think this is an asset flip of Elden Ring? Or do you mean like you don't recommend this as a first time player? No, solo is easier, but it's just freaking boring compared to multiplayer. Solo is, I would argue that solo is much easier.
So wait, I have a better tier list for you guys. The Remembrance skin tier list. It's gonna be really quick and easy, okay?
Remember.
There you go. That's the Remembrance skin tier list, right here. Oh wait, sorry. Guardian has a helmet, so it's a little different. There you go. This is the Remembrance skin tier list. At least Raider takes his shirt off, and there's an actual difference. Guardian has a helmet, so that's different. Recluse loses her hat, so that's a difference. Duchess goes from a ponytail to a bun. I couldn't tell.
Wilder, baby.
Wilder, what does he? Is he just covered in blood or something? Like it's
No,
barely...
Wilder gets a badge on his chest.
Okay, yeah, Wilder gets a badge. Executor gets what?
I
can't tell. Revenant, I can't tell.
And Iron Eye.
Iron Eye just gets a bloody cloak.
Yeah.
So that is your tier list. He gets a scar on his tummy.
Oh, he gets a seppuku stab wound.
Okay, well there you go.
There we go.
That's your Remembrance tier list right there. You're welcome. Revenant loses the scars on her. Yeah, okay.
It's Hades, but Elden Ring.
Yeah.
The roguelike, this game is so... We have a couple of friends that have never played Elden Ring, and they're starting off. And it totally makes sense. They said that if we couldn't answer half of the questions that they asked while they play, they would just drop it immediately. And yeah, I 100% agree. Like there's way too many what is this, what does this even mean moments that we only know because we've played the main game. So
I think it's a pretty niche game.
Yeah, it's really not. It'd be really hard to argue that this is a beginner-friendly game to the franchise. Even people that like roguelikes, there's classes that help that, but I think overall when it comes to before the fact that even before like the mechanics of like movement and how like it's a game that where you die a lot and stuff like that, there's a lot of prior knowledge that you need to kind of have to not just be overwhelmed from the get-go. So that's why the reviews were like, they were tanking when they first came out. A lot of bad reviews, and then it just got better and better and better. And because I was like, I don't know how I feel about this game, even during the network test, but it just got better and better.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Weapon types and damage types and stuff has been really hard to attempt to right? I 100% agree with that. And if someone wants to... That's why I did the survey, the Elden Ring the Night Rain survey, and I was like, I love this game. And then one of the questions, would you recommend it to somebody? And I gave it a 4 out of 10. Because it's the classic, I don't know if it's for everyone, but I like it, game. I think. It's just, to me... It's a pretty try-hard game, I think. But if you really like this stuff, you get into it. So, yeah. I feel like that's a big... But it's super fun. It's like... でもさ, I understand that Soulsborne series is summed up. I think this one's even more because, like... when our first FromSoft game was Bloodborne, yeah, none of it really made sense, but we got through our first, and we got hooked. I don't think anyone's gonna get like, unless they have people to like help them and friends. I can't really see us like. This isn't everybody, but I think it'd be way harder to get into this game without going straight into pubs without knowing anything about FromSoft versus any other game.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's so, you need to be quick, right? You need to be on your feet, which is like,
Well, I mean,
you can't take your time like exploring things, or like you can't take your time understanding things. You just die.
but it's like,
running back.
but that's the whole, like the whole. You can argue that then you could do what. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of hard because like I do understand FromSoft wanting to cater towards FromSoft people, because I mean, Wiles tried to cater to new people, and now they're getting hated for making it too easy, right? So I think it's hard to make it beginner friendly, but also
What
cater
I'm saying
towards veterans.
is I think this game wasn't made for beginner.
Yeah.
And I think, and
Yeah.
I'm fine with that because
Like it's definitely made for FromSoft fans, and I think that's totally fine. Like they knew the demographic they were making it for.
the
But
release
it's not-
schedule of the bosses are completely reflect that.
Yeah. Like they released the new ones way too fast for like a normal game.
Because they knew that
So.
people were gonna clear it because it's just for diehards.
Yeah.
This game is like for diehards, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that. I love this
Yeah.
game. It's just that the fact that they release Adele for a week after not even that long after a shadow drop of that is just very understanding of like the core.
Yeah.
It's for the core fans. And how you don't even need to beat the last boss, right? Because there's a problem in pubs right now where there's a lot of beginners going into Adele, even though he's light years harder than the last boss of the main game, because it's only a week long and you get good rewards and you can just join in after you beat in order the second one or second one.
Yeah.
There's a lot of beginners going into that and queuing in, and they don't know, but they haven't beaten the rest of the bosses, so they're a lot more. They're still trying to like figure their footing in the whole game. But this boss is so much harder.
Yeah, there's a lot of complaints on not complaints, but people are talking about it on Japanese Twitter.
Yeah,
Saying that it's become an issue where they can't queue for Adele because it's just a bunch of beginners and they can't get through like the first night. So.
and it's like it kind of reflects like. That's exactly. I mean, that's what they're doing, right? That's what FromSoft is like. All right, this one's for the diehards. They cut out all like let's get the beginners and all these people to make like a really, really catered, curated version roguelike 4. They're like, if you've never played it, hopefully you have a friend or someone that knows how to play it, or you're in a Discord server that can help you out or something.
Yeah, so at least you can get the basics now. But
Because there's so many times where I can't even explain it. Where I can't even... I'm like,
yeah, there's times where I don't know how to explain something.
Because there's people still figuring out... You know when you get buffs? This is not a FromSoft thing. This is just a game mechanic thing. You know there's like a percentage thing. There's some percentages that stack, and then there's some percentages that overwrite. So like like flasks. Something percent of flasks. Well, you get more heals from flasks. If you get 20% and then 30%, it doesn't become 50%. It just 30% overwrites the 20. So it becomes 30%. Stuff like that. But it's not for everything. So there's people like going into the menu like, this stacks, this doesn't stack, this overwrites, this... And you just kind of have to figure it out. A lot of the weapon stuff you can check out in the codex, but like, that's a lot of information. And scaling and stuff like that is also like... Now, I think everyone kind of has like a good ground on it, but... Right, the thrusting counterattacks, I didn't know that either. I didn't know until really recently that bows were thrusting attacks. But you know, from someone that likes the franchise, that's just cool. Like new stuff, like that's cool. Now that I know more. But yeah, this game is. Yeah, this game is a banger. It's like perfect for people that. I don't know. It just hooks you in, man. It's like crack. Because I remember you were kind of unsure about it when the game dropped. You're like, maybe I'll play a couple of hours, and
Yeah.
even when it dropped and we played a couple rounds, you're like, I don't know if I'm gonna keep playing this after like 10
Yeah.
hours.
I wasn't really feeling it.
And then it just kind of like slowly like reels you in. I'm not sure if, yeah, and the event's a week. Next week we have what? People are saying that it's the what? The pest. Logged on time? Let's see. Pest and then Dark Drift. Let's see. I think I have like 100 something hours right now in Night Rain. A little over 100 hours. Let's see. 127 hours in total. And I'm horrible at the game still. It's crazy.
Mine is 106. So you have 20 hours more than me? Damn.
Yeah, I try solo. I was doing solo
True.
a lot. I'm trying out solo, but solo it just doesn't hit the same. You get 3 revives now, so it's.
We need to farm Adele.
Yeah, I realize it's easier to we once you beat Adele once, you can keep spawning the snow mountain, so it makes it easier. Because you can get the buffs. I totally forgot about that. That once you beat Adele, you can change. You can shift the earth. Aren't they supposed to? The DLC is supposed to introduce new characters. I'm really interested about that. I want to see what they're gonna do. I'm still exploring characters, but we needed I feel like, and DLC weapons. I just want DLC weapons. Yeah, now we can. I've totally forgot. After we played last night, I was like, oh, we can just spawn the snow mountain. We can just spawn that on command. Once you beat Adele once, a new shop opens, and you can just like force a shift. And I totally forgot that. So I feel like that's gonna play into these. That's a good question. I love Scarlet Rot. And I love Scarlet Rot. I'm a dot man. In any game, poison's always the element that I go for. I just love dot damage. I love just love that shit. And Scarlet Rot's really strong in this game. So I love the Scarlet Rot Forest. They were actually really nice about the slip damage inside of the forest, and I like the lava legendary weapon is sick. I just haven't figured out a way to. We can get there, get the legendary weapon, get out, but I want to figure out a better way to efficiently level up a little bit before we go in there, because we skipped the gargoyle. at first. That's like in the lava area. We'll do the scorpion thing, and then go down. But yeah, legendary weapon goes hard. I like the Scarlet Rot power gain. The power that you get from that, just get more HP, get regain, get the Bloodborne, like that. We do get fucked up in the Scarlet Rot a lot because it'll be two bosses specifically are always close to each other, and sometimes we like drag in the other one, and then it's just it becomes a massacre. Capital's great. Another one that I haven't really explored much. Just go straight to, pretty much streamline to the boss, go to Estelle, and then get that and get out. But I know there's way more to explore there. The bug things. Oh yeah, the centipede string things. Yeah, those guys are. I wonder what kind of like new areas they'll add in the upcoming updates. The trolls, the castle gacha is always a fun one, and how important it is to. I think I've finally realized that how important it is to, no matter who the enemy is up top, you have to kind of go for the one up top at the very top. The bug pests, man. It's good when you have that. I used it in the main game a lot, that incantation. But damn, man, when it's on you and they are... You know what's annoying is like, you kill them. It's not annoying, but it's kind of mean, is that you kill them, but if they shoot it before they die, it still hits you. So you kill them, and then, but if they've already released it, you're like... Madness area? Oh yeah, when Libra spawns on the map, I try to get the Mimic Head. The Mimic Head's great. Yeah, but all in all, even I played a lot of Elden Ring but it's still a hard game. It's a difficult game. I was like, wow, they can. There's something about, yeah, the bosses are just really hard. He likes Poison and Pest Magic. Yeah, I do like Poison. It's just like random lightning fall. Oh my god, that'd be so annoying. A random lightning area where it would just... That would be... They're gonna add I hope it's gonna happen. But a Death Blight area... I don't want... They're gonna do it. Please. It's inevitable. Death Blight Forest. It's over. Or like a dungeon just full of those basilisk things. Like if they were gonna add a new area, Death Blight.
Why would you give them that idea? No.
It's gonna happen, man. Death Blight is gonna suck.
A madness area? I could see that.
Yeah, that event, the tower event, where you just kill everything, and then they updated it, so you get more the Vike Spear more, because that never dropped unless that event popped in.
Death Blight would suck.
Death Blight area would be okay, and like, can we talk like the spider boss? Is crazy. That spider, like, it's not a hard fight, but I
hate that boss. That's my least favorite boss.
How it takes no damage until it's the head. I was like, whoa, that's mean. I don't know if it takes poise damage. Does it take? Yeah, I don't know if it. Maybe like really little, but a madness area would be really cool aesthetically because that was one of my favorite fucking areas in, well, it didn't cause madness, but the Shadow of the Erd Tree, that whole mansion, and that boss, man, it's got to be one of my favorites from just Elden Ring in general. So give me that skin. I want that skin.
Can they just stop with the spiders? That's all I ask.
Yeah, manor with the capital with like secret door. You gotta hit paintings, go secret doors and stuff like that. That'd be cool. Did they announce when they're gonna release the like a date on the what is it DLC? Which Soulsborne boss you want added next? I know they can't do it, so I'm gonna say it. But I'm still gonna say it. Ludwig. I know they can't do it because it's Bloodborne and Sony, and they probably can't use that. But that's why we don't see anything Bloodborne related in the game. But
Demon of Hatred? Oh god.
that seems like a boss that would be in the game.
Yeah.
Yo, let's get the owl in there, man. Let's get just a huge owl.
Orphan of Kos, yeah.
Oh god. Owl would be so crazy.
I'm actually surprised we don't have Artorias as a boss in the game.
They gave us some
They gave us a skin, but
skin, yeah. So from DS3 bosses, we have the daytime. We have Nameless King and Dancer. And there's a lot of DS2 stuff where they're bosses and skins, is what I realized. That's the only Dark Souls we've never played. So the Gaping Dragon.
yeah.
Wait, Gaping Dragon's from Dark Souls 1?
Yeah.
Yeah. Centipede Demon? Was that DS2?
That's Neo.
We're yo, we need to see what's
When do we get that tree? When do we get the tree from D3?
the one where you punch his balls?
Yeah.
What's that guy? The guy you find in the church, dual wielding the tree in DS1. You gotta enter with this. You gotta slide in. I'm gonna slide in.
Okay, that one's off.
Dude, imagine it's the same stage in Night Rain. So if you just fall, you just die.
Oh god.
What's the Oh, what? Not Salvatore. What's his name? Sullivan? Saliban. Dual wielding guy. Split image.
Pontiff?
Pontiff, yeah. Saliban. I want to see him. Yeah, Pontiff would be sick. But, oh no, and the princes from DS3. That's my favorite boss from DS3. The twin prince. That would be so hard to coordinate that in multiplayer. I love the aesthetics of that boss. But you know, they're not gonna do that. They're gonna add Smoke and Snorlax and Pikachu.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna terrorize us.
And they're gonna add Midir.
Stop. Please don't add the deer, please.
Or Santa.
Santa would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Manta Mom? Yeah, I'm okay with that. Salvador. I'm really good with names.
Mm-hmm.
Chaos Witch, yeah. Yeah, more like Elden Ring DLC things would be cool, which I'm sure they're gonna be adding. Please don't add Radon. A sincere message. Please, no more Radon. Michaela stuff. Please. Please. Save us. That was like fun, shits and giggles. That was crazy. Wow, they went on. We're good. We're done with that.
I bet they would add Dancing Lion though. I could see that as a boss.
Please do not add Radon. Phase 2.
Phase 2 pre-nerf? Fuck, no. Or Moog.
Just light mode the whole screen. Can't see anything.
Mm-hmm.
Mesmer. Yeah, they haven't really added like,
They haven't added DLC stuff.
or just like main bosses,
Hmm.
because they do original ones. Those are the main guys. They have original bosses, and then it's like,
Except for Godric.
yeah, they did him dirty, huh? They put him in the game, but they just like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, but I guess no, that's not true because Morgott or Margit, or no, Morgott comes out
Mm-hmm.
to ruin
True.
your day,
Yeah.
and then
Mm-hmm.
so there's some main bosses.
Yeah. I mean, Neil comes out so much.
Yeah,
I have fought O'Neil so many times.
he has 2 versions, right?
Does he? O'Neil.
I thought he has 2 versions. Unless I'm just seeing it different, he has the Scarlet Rot version and then the Frost version. It just might be that he's maybe just one, and I'm just missing the. He's just doing one a lot more, and I'm just not noticing it. Yeah, the one. You know, next time they have a FromSoft event, that will definitely go to next time. Hopefully they announce something cool. There's so much Night Rain stuff that was there. Pre-release. The badges.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be in line at 7 a.m.
No, 4 a.m.
The month before.
Yeah.
A week before. That would be wild. Let me get some water. I'll be back.
We have to camp there. Yeah, let's get a tent. Honestly, fake fan if you don't tent it up. Would Blue go to 4 a.m. lineup? No.
I mean, it depends.
It depends. Yeah, like, are we staying up till 4 to line up? Then yeah, that's totally fine.
It depends. Like, if they're giving out, like, Mesmer plushies or something, then probably, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess it depends on the stuff. It also depends, like, am I waking up at 4 to line up, or are we staying up till 4 to line up?
Exclusive Dakimakura of Mesmer. Blue's waking up. Naked Mesmer. Like, she's there.
No, I don't want him naked.
Kind of clothed. I would just put 4/4 of the door and go home until it opens.
Ultimate dibs.
It's like the old DDR machines. You put the
Yeah.
coins on the machine. Hopefully they learned their lesson. No, they didn't.
Mhm.
They're gonna do the same thing.
Is there another event? No, right?
No. They just randomly announce it and then they're like, oh, it's next week.
They probably won't do one for a while. So.
There needs to be a big. They might do one for Duskbloods. If anything.
I don't know about that.
I mean, they did it for Night Rain.
So? But it's Elden Ring still.
They did it for Armored Core. They did it for DS3. They did it for Bloodborne.
Well, would Nintendo let them?
Probably.
You never know.
I wouldn't see what not. They just might get a bigger event. Yeah. They'll get 2 conference rooms this time. So she hasn't been selling third-party games well. I don't know. I haven't really heard much about the Switch 2 since the release. But I guess not many games are out yet.
Yeah, there's no games out yet. So.
We'll start to see more as it comes out. I mean, I've only seen people play like,
Mario Kart, but.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen the Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct, and I saw someone watching it.
It's all ported from S1. Well, I mean, yeah, if it's not a new game, why would you rebuy it? If you can just port it from the first one, so.
Was the Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct awesome?
Was it everything
It looks so fun.
you hoped and dreamed it would be?
I mean, that
Looks
game
so fun.
looks like people were definitely waiting for it, or well, I mean, I guess they weren't. I don't know if they were expecting it, but they were like, people were stoked on it.
Well, we'll just have to see. I mean, it's always like this, right? At the very beginning, there's nothing, no games out, and then once it actually comes out, people will start buying, just like PS5.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, Switch 2 is gonna be around for a while.
Yeah.
The launch game.
Over Mario Kart, everyone's favorite plumber guy in a car? I don't know. Hard to beat.
I mean, both, right? They're from the same cinematic universe, bro.
Yeah, but one's at least cool. It doesn't disappoint me.
And the other one is just a monkey. So,
Yeah.
is what you're saying, right, Blue?
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a gorilla.
Just a gorilla. Actually, no, I enjoyed playing Donkey Kong when I was little. We had it for the Super Famicom.
Yeah, Donkey Kong was fun.
It's like the 2-player one.
I had that. Yeah, I had the same one, I think.
Yeah.
Is it because Mario is Italian?
No.
Is that why you didn't like the Italian brain rot, Blue? Is this
Could be,
is
yeah.
this loosely
Mhm.
related to Mario and your hatred towards Mario?
Wait, there's a Persona gacha this week?
Persona X is coming out.
What is that? Persona
X.
10? They skipped a lot.
And it's the gacha. How do you not know about this? Didn't we watch the? Did we not watch the? Wasn't that in the one of the game shows?
Oh, maybe it was. I don't remember.
There was a booth of it at Tokyo Game Show.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. You're my favorite, happiest, and strongest odor streamer with good personality.
What does that mean?
That's our stream title today.
What?
Our stream title today.
Wait, why?
Yeah. Look.
Oh, older.
I had chat decide
Okay.
the name of the stream.
Thank you.
Odor streamer. Yo, she's calling you smelly.
Thanks. You're smelly too.
We're all smelly.
We're all
here.
smelly here.
If you're not smelly, you're not real. We have the old person smell.
I hope not.
That's my biggest fear in life.
How would you describe your smell?
How would I describe my smell?
I mean, don't we all just smell like people?
No, people smell different.
Okay, so do you just smell like the
Blue
cologne that
doesn't
you
smell-
use?
Blue doesn't smell like anything. She smells
I
like
smell like nothing.
yeah, she just smells like nothing. Cucumbers? Oh. If someone said that even as a compliment, I would just be like, I need to rethink my life and my life decisions.
You're just gonna go home and douse yourself with cologne.
A light beer. That is not a good smell.
I mean, people probably associate you with your cologne now because you wear it every day.
Mm-hmm.
So, whatever that is.
You-
What's up, my Night Rain champs?
What's up, baby?
Hello, our guardian savior.
Luke needed a moment to want to really love Guardian. I think last night was it. He's locked
Yeah.
in. He sold all of his skins.
He got our win.
Mine a little bit of... You smell like cinnamon?
I smell like the heat that comes back from the PS4. So hot plastic. Nice.
That smell, that
Uh-huh.
distinct smell only gamers really...
Mhm.
Yeah. Yep.
Thoughts on the scent of Axe body spray? I don't like Axe. I'm pretty sensitive to smell, so I don't like anything that's too smelly. Like if it's really strong, it just gives me a headache. So Axe is one. I mean, like honestly, like even going to Lush sometimes gets a little too overwhelming because it's so strong. So
The Schedule 1 VOD had me dying. Yeah, we're gonna go back to that.
So
for sure.
I like
That was so fun.
natural smells. Like I don't really like even like cologne I choose. I usually try to choose like woodsy or musk.
Thanks for
Something
checking that
that's
out.
like
man.
more like nature based. Not a big fan of like fruity or super floral or anything either.
I smell like a fried potato.
Nice.
You smell delicious. When I'm sure everyone has this somewhere maybe. For us, it's the trains. You just get into like a packed place with people.
Yeah, Schedule 1 VOD had me dying.
It's
Will you guys
wild.
ever? No, I want to. We need to go back to a Drug Empire.
I'm down. I had a super fun time.
Yeah. No, I want to play.
We just unlocked guns. Right, we can buy guns. I don't know why I feel like there's about to be drama's gonna happen.
It smells like Degree Men antiperspirant deodorant, dry spray, coconut rush, 72-hour spread and odor protection deodorant for men with body heat activated technology.
So coconuts.
Coconuts. Coconut.
What I got from that is coconuts, and coconuts smell great. I don't know how people work at Lush. It smells good, but yeah, I feel like it's a little too much if you stay there for too long. Like it's a confusing mesh of smells. Smell fatigue, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know if... I'm always very self-conscious of how I smell. I've always been... because it's something no, but people don't usually mention. Even if there was something wrong, it's just like you don't really say it. So I've always been self-conscious of.
Girl, your nose doesn't work.
I think that's why.
You should get your nose fixed.
That's a whole different conversation.
No, like I'm actually being genuine.
That's
I think you
that's
should
a
probably.
totally different conversation than.
No, I think you should. Like you're 34 now. I think you should get it done.
That's a totally different. Okay, we can have that conversation. Yeah, no, my nose is crooked. Yeah.
Yeah, like I want you to be able to live like experience your 30s to the fullest.
I have to go to the nose doctor.
It's gonna be like when you first got your glasses, yeah.
But I didn't have to go get surgery. I got, yeah. That's a totally different conversation.
Okay.
Same boat. We have to do it, but we don't feel like it. Yeah. Yeah. So does it affect smell and breathing? Yeah. So too, like I'm a mouth breather. I can't breathe through my nose. I don't know what that feels like to do that naturally. And when it comes to, there's a lot of taste, a lot of it is smell. Most
Girl,
of it
you
is
wouldn't be
smell.
able to be in camp for a while. Wait, why?
I also have a fucked up nose. Yeah.
No, he would be on stream in a heartbeat. Are you joking?
If my face was puffed
yeah,
up, I would
are
want to
you
show that
kidding
off.
me? Yeah.
I would.
He'd be
definitely-
like, when can I stream?
yeah.
He would try to bring a camera into the hospital.
I would show my puffed up face.
Like, because usually in Japan, like, if you have surgery, you have to spend overnight or 2 days in the hospital or whatever. He would probably stream there. Like, in secret.
I would not.
He would just
I
have
would
his
not. I would
phone
not.
here and be like, hi, guys. I'm at the hospital. I'm bored.
I
Can you
would
guys-"
not do that because of the privacy, and I would never. That's a nuisance bullshit thing. I wouldn't do that. Blue
No,
is
no.
not saying that I would do that, but saying that it doesn't mind me sharing that experience.
No, wait. If you were in a private room, why wouldn't you?
I didn't imagine myself being in a private room.
No, like you're like caged off by yourself. Like there's no one there. Like you're just like if you have to spend the night at the hotel, not hotel, sorry, the hospital.
That's
Like
a-
I would feel like at like 2 a.m, you'd be so bored that you would turn on camera.
yeah, if it was a
Yeah.
private room, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Can they use the camera going into your nose as the webcam?
Yeah.
With that, is that against TOS?
I mean, of course, if there's someone right next to you, I know you wouldn't do that. Of course not. But
Would you be like?
Hmm?
Would that be against TOS to get one of those like cameras and stream that?
probably yes.
Oh my god, the ear one. There was a thing. There was a really specific time when there was like a ear cleaning place that was sponsoring YouTubers and streamers, and they were all making videos of the ear cleaning thing, and then it's like a camera going into their ears. It's crazy.
It's
How
blood to you.
Gunked up. And the ears are.
The water wash thing. Yeah.
Ugh. Blood is TOS. Is blood TOS? Really? I should know this. I should know what's TOS and though. Oh, Cairo. Easy. I want them to just break my back.
I want neither.
Just crack the crap out of my
I
back
just want a massage.
in places that I didn't know could be cracked.
That's dangerous.
I love those videos.
I've gotten my ears cleaned before. So I thought like, oh, maybe I should get it done. Like, what if I'm actually like, my ears are, I can't hear anything or something? Yeah, I went in. They're like, no, your ears are so clean. There's nothing for me to clean. That was kind of disappointing.
I would 100% do a chiropractor stream. If they would allow us.
Did you hear in Dolby Surround sound? No, they didn't clean anything, so no.
So it's not that your ears are bad. You just choose not to listen to half the things I say. Then.
Yeah.
It just proves that you.
I have selective hearing. Yes. I was so I know. I was hoping like I would have like this euphoric moment where I would step back outside out of the doctors, and then I can hear so many things, and it's like no.
I would probably have that.
He was like, no, you don't have anything in there. Sorry. Like, do I mean, like we can test your hearing, but it's like okay, no.
See, but maybe I don't listen. Maybe it's not I don't listen. Maybe I can't hear.
No, Gray's hard of hearing.
That's not true.
Do you know how I know how loud you listen to things on
Yeah.
your headphones?
Yeah.
It's so loud.
I'm just built different.
You're constantly listening to things. That's probably not good for your ears. And you don't sit in silence ever. You always have something playing.
Silence scares me. Silence feels like the end. I don't like ends. Blue has disgusting waxy ear wax. It's like waxy. I'm running away.
It's rude. When's the last time you guys did a hearing test? Last year. I was fine. I could hear fine.
When did you go to a hearing test?
I remember I was getting like I couldn't hear out of one ear. That one time. Because you made a really loud noise and you thought you damaged my hearing. Remember? You were like freaking out. And then it turns out it was not. It was just stress. Yeah, I was fine. Yeah. Yeah, my hearing's great. My nose is great. My teeth are great. I'm great as well, as best as they can be. My eyes are fucked, and that's about it. So, great. His ears are fucked. His nose fucked. His eyes are fucked. His teeth are fucked. Like
That's not
his
true.
whole body's fucked. He hasn't gone to the doctor for anything except for his eyes. So,
I'm killing it right now.
well, you haven't gotten your hearing checked. You haven't gotten your nose fixed. You haven't gone to the dentist. You haven't gone to the doctors. So,
Because I don't need to.
living in denial does not mean
I don't,
you don't need
to.
At least he's funny. Yeah.
You
He's
know?
built different, yeah. All his holes are fucked, yeah.
Different equals worse. Would you rather fix your nose, fix your hearing, or your teeth? If I had to pick one, I would pick my nose, but I really need to go to the bathroom right now.
He's running away. Oh my god, he always does this. He runs away when he doesn't want to talk about it. So I'm going to bet you guys when he comes back, he's going to try to change the conversation being like, oh, by the way. Yeah, he's hiding his emotions, yes. Wait, he picked his nose? What? No. I completely understand Graham too, like that. Yeah. Disproving the point of his type not taking criticism well. The MBTI test. Yeah. Truly nailing his personality. He's an empathic, emotional guy. So. The IMDb test, man. Yeah. He's such an executor. Ugh. He pees out his insecurities. Yeah. Yeah. That's a skill. That's a skill. Nah. He's officially gone. Officially gone.
So here's a thought.
See? I told you, I fucking knew it.
What's my thought?
No, I fucking knew it. I fucking called
okay,
it,
so
right,
what-
guys? Right? Yeah, I told you.
What's my
I
thought?
told you.
What's my thought?
That's not what I said. I don't know what you thought, but I told everyone here that you're gonna come back and try to change the subject because you always run away when you don't want to talk about something, and you're gonna come back being like, "Oh, by the way." So go ahead, change the subject.
I'm not changing the
Change
subject.
the subject.
The subject was done. Okay?
Change the subject. Why don't you?
You're making fun of my nose. Feelings were hurt. I went to go cry in a corner. Acted like I was pooping. And now we're back. Okay? It's okay, my nose, I need to go get checked. Okay? My nose is messed up. Ha ha. That's what it is. Nose effed. Okay. Breathe Right. It's a good product. It's a good product. I've used it for a while.
I did call it though. Yeah. See, I know you better than you know yourself.
I can say the same thing about you. You know. To be honest with me, are you scared of hospitals? I hate hospitals. I don't fear them. They fear me because I'm so grumpy when I go to hospitals. We've tried mouth tape. It didn't work. Wait, sleep apnea, the one where you stop breathing, yeah. I don't know. I haven't checked. We go to the dentist. If my like teeth fall out. Oh, I don't have an Apple Watch. I've been thinking about getting one for a bit, but I've always like, maybe I don't need one. Alan, Super Sonic Racing. What's up? Do I snore, Blue?
Only when you drink.
When I drink.
Yeah, only when he drinks. But other than that, no.
I never.
You talk in your sleep a lot, but that's about it.
I don't like wake up in the middle of the night gasping for breath. No.
No.
But I do. I get sleepy during the day though.
I mean, we all get sleepy during the day.
I came back from Team Labs yesterday and I passed out. Headaches? No. But my back hurts a lot. Are you getting enough sleep?
Probably not.
I don't. How do you know?
How do you know how much sleep you're supposed to get? Like, I don't know how much I'm supposed to be sleeping. I like sleeping.
Honestly, once a year. Once a year, I have like a day where I'm like, damn, that was so refreshing when I wake up. But it's once a year. Been good. How have you been? Sanic? It's a myth that people are like, that was so good. That's bullshit, right? That doesn't actually happen, right? No one wakes up every morning going, that was such, I felt good. Weight training if your back hurts.
It definitely happens to people that sleep, right?
I've never. Isn't everyone like? Isn't that how?
People studied that every hour less than 8 increases your mortality risk pretty significantly.
Isn't this just a normal fate?
So I should be
default-
sleeping like 10 hours a day.
You sleep like 12 hours every day.
No, 10.
You sleep so long.
Yeah, I sleep like 10 hours.
Physical activity when you wake up the next day. Yeah, I woke up a lot better when I used to go to the gym. I tried the mouth sticky thing. It didn't work. My mouth was like, and the
No,
tape,
Gray would probably die.
and the
He
tape,
won't be able to breathe.
and the tape was on like on his eye. I had 6 hours of sleep the other day, and I was so drowsy to the point I needed another 5.
Yeah, sounds about right. Honestly, that's me.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's normal. Physical activity is so important. Also, sleep is so good when you're sick. Which seems normal, but I
Sleep
feel
is good when you're not sick too.
when you're older, sleeping is just so OP when you're sick. I don't know how people feel like, sleep is awesome when you're depressed. You do turn to a lot of sleep in those low energy, mentally low moments too. Dude, when I was sick, I slept for a solid 25 hours.
And when you're sick, you do sleep a lot though.
You're just in
Yeah.
bed the whole time.
Yeah. Sleep is great when you're depressed. Yeah, true.
Vitamin D deficiency. I can see it being more common now.
Mm-hmm.
More than ever, at least. But that's why we need to go out. And
We went out yesterday, so I got plenty.
that doesn't work like that.
I got plenty for the next year.
Woke up. There is a thing. Sleeping too much is a thing. Yeah. When you
Really?
sleep too much, you
What?
get freaking grog. It gets too tiring.
What's too much sleep?
Too much sleep is not good.
I know, but how many hours is too much sleep? Is what I'm saying.
Well, it's different for every person. Okay, for
More
Sanic,
than
it's 25
9?
hours.
Well, fuck. I'm fucked then, because I get too much sleep every day.
If Sanic stopped at 24 hours, things might have been different.
More than 9 for sure. What? I sleep like 10 hours a day on short, and then so I have two extremes. It's either I sleep 3 hours or 10 hours. Which one's better?
You need to hit that middle.
Because yesterday we went to bed at 4.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't fall asleep till 4:30, 4:45. So what? How many hours is that?
How many hours do you sleep, Mimi?
So it's about what from 5, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I woke up at 10:30, so I got 5.5 hours.
So the sweet spot is 7 for me.
Yesterday I slept for 4 hours.
4 hours. Everyone overestimates because you don't actually fall asleep. You think about because you actually don't know when you fall asleep.
True, yeah. I do take a while to fall asleep. You probably get 9 or less.
Mimi's headbutting the bottom of the chat.
Yeah, she's hitting you guys. Sorry, Andres. You're getting headbutted by Mimi.
Longest you've been awake? Yeah, all-nighter. When I was younger, I can't do an all-nighter anymore. I can't imagine doing. I mean, I've done it for. Maybe if it was for an event or something, I could do that. But just normally, I can't imagine.
I think the longest I've been up was 70, close to 72 hours. I think I reached like 60 something max. But I started hallucinating. But this was when I was in college and I was like fucked up, like mentally and emotionally and like physically. Like I was not in a good place. Like I had such bad insomnia that I had to end up going to the doctor. So I just could not sleep and my grades were failing. And that was pretty bad. Yeah, I got to a point where I started hallucinating things. So
What were you doing for 72 hours?
I can't sleep. You lay there in your bed like this all night and you're trying to sleep, but you can't fall asleep. You try everything. You take meds, that doesn't do anything. Or you just sit there and wait. And then the sun comes up and then you realize you have to go to class. So then you go to class.
Wow. Aren't you just dead?
Yeah. You don't retain anything.
Oh, God. Oracle visions. I feel like I start having, when I start feeling, oh, this is really bad, is when I start feeling like I'm not in my own body. When you feel like you're not in your own body, that
was like that.
I don't know how to explain that, but
Yeah, and those were the times where I just like, I remember feeling I was having like out of body experience because like sometimes, like I remember I would go to class and then all of a sudden class is already done. Like I lose sense of time. Yeah. So that's when I started going to the doctor because it was like, okay, this is getting out of hand. And then I started getting meds to help with my insomnia. But that's something that runs in the family, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm a super light sleeper. I wake up with everything. Anu like starts coughing, I'll wake up. So, yeah. But it's something my mom has. It's something my grandmother has. It's passed down from my mom's side of the family. Like all the women on my mom's side have sleeping problems. So I always wake up. I always at least wake up once in the middle of the night. I don't really go through a full night of sleeping unless I'm like super tired. So I usually wake up once in the middle of the night.
It depends.
Depends, yeah. It depends on how tired you are.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll wake up instantly. Sometimes, I mean, we had a fire alarm and you didn't wake up once.
That was there.
So that was kind of scary because I couldn't wake you up. So.
I must have been very tired.
But then again, there's times where I just like, I accidentally like tap you, like when we're sleeping, because I would roll around and you would like instantly wake up. So like, yeah, it really depends, I think.
Explosion, no, I'll still be sleeping. Yeah, sometimes like, yeah. I don't know if I have sleep apnea. I feel like, do I breathe in my sleep? Can you hear me breathing?
Yeah, you're breathing. You're fine. But honestly, I think normally you're fine. But this is something I've never told you. I don't think I've ever told anyone.
Okay, even more scared.
No, when you come home, like, you know those times when you come home and you're really drunk and you sleep on the couch? I check on you every 2 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I'm too paranoid and I'm scared of like alcohol poisoning and stuff, which I don't think you would ever drink that much, but I'm such a paranoid person that I check up on you every 2 hours on the dot to see if you're breathing still.
I'm not gonna die.
I don't know, okay? But I'm so paranoid. I always go up to you and check to make sure you're breathing and you still have a pulse.
That's very sweet. That's very. I'm sorry, but you don't have to. I appreciate that, but
nothing is gonna. No,
get your rest. It's. I don't want that to ruin.
No. By the time I go to bed, I'll be like, okay, that's fine. Because you usually like when you get like super drunk and come home, it's always like 10 p.m. or something.
Okay, so it's not like I'm waking you up.
No. But like it'll be like no. But it'll be like up until like. Because you, like, you know, last time it was for your birthday, so you came home at 10. So I checked in on you at midnight, and then I checked in on you at 2 a.m., and then I checked in at 4, and then I went to bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wake up one of these days, blue staring down. That's very nice. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. I just don't want you to lose sleep over that.
Do you put your finger under his nose to check if he's breathing? No, I check to see if chest rise falling, and then I just check his pulse here.
And then she checks, and then she puts my finger in a glass of water.
Yeah.
For shits and giggles, and
Yeah.
then she goes to
Yeah.
bed.
Yeah. Exactly. Because I would love to clean that up.
You would clean that up?
Yes.
I feel like you would just make me clean it up.
I don't think you would clean it up good enough for my taste. So. How often do you wake up to great sleep talking?
Have I been sleep talking recently?
You mumble, yeah. Not it
Are
hasn't
they
been
words?
So it hasn't been coherent, enough recently. I can't really pick up any sounds, but you do talk. You do mumble.
I mumble.
Quite a bit, yeah.
Damn. Yeah, what do I say?
Recently I don't know. Like I said, you just mumble, so I don't know.
Sometimes I just like start laughing. Apparently,
You do. That one's the most terrifying.
sleep apnea. That's what I have. Yeah. I want to record it. I always say if I ever do that and you have a phone on you, just record me. I want to hear what I'm saying.
I mean, half the time I'm also like
Right,
groggy,
right.
so I always forget to record. But no, I think before it's always like, I think the ones in the past were like, you would ask me questions, but like, hey, did you do that one thing, kind of thing? And I don't know what I don't know what you're talking about, so I'd be like, wait, what are you talking about? Or like, oh, did you get that thing? Yeah.
That's when he's sleep talking to chat and laughing at his own joke like when he's awake. True. There are apps, yeah, I've tried those apps before, but they just never, I just forget about it.
Yeah.
Starting a new band called Sleep Talking.
Never a sleep paralysis.
Did you like that?
What?
Starting a new band called Sleep Talking.
It sounds too much like Sleep Token.
The fucking point, yeah. Thanks. Yeah, that's exactly the joke.
I got it then.
Oh my god.
I got the joke.
Blue!
What?
Just laugh. Next time, just laugh.
What? I got the joke. I got it.
She got it. That's not the point. I should put parentheses jokes. There's a TikTok guy that basically has a camera that records himself sleep talking and moving. Oh god. Her talents are wasted on her. I've had sleep.
Gray's never walked in his sleep.
Sleep paralysis is something I definitely had when I was younger, but now I don't. I haven't had sleep paralysis in a while. But there would be times that I would like wake up from a dream and then I can't move and there's somebody there.
Is it me?
No, it's not you. Okay? If it was you, I would be like, that's a horrible prank.
Is it me? I saw something, yeah. Thankfully, I've never had that, but
I didn't know it was like a common thing. Like it happened to people. I used to, yeah, when I was in high school, I used to get it a lot more often. Yeah, I'm sure people want you as their sleep paralysis demon.
yeah, it'd be pretty terrifying. Not gonna lie though, there has been times where you like laugh in your sleep. There's been times where you like cry in your sleep. Not like you're sad. No, like you're seeing like a nightmare. Kind of like you're like terrified, and those ones freak me out the most. Because I don't know if I should wake you or if I shouldn't wake you.
Terrifying, yeah.
And I don't know, like I'm not sure what I should be doing.
I'm just crying in my
So.
sleep. Like that.
Like not like crying, like tears, like whimpering almost, like you're terrified of something. It sounds like you're scared of something, and that is, yeah, I don't know what to do in that kind of situation.
You gotta pull him out of the matrix.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
know, right?
Get me
Yeah.
out of there.
So there has been times like that.
Mm.
But you no, the most common thing with you is this.
My hand.
He'd be sleeping on his back like this, and all of a sudden his hand goes up like this in the air. And he just keeps it there forever. And I don't know why, but I have to gently pull it down because he just keeps it like this.
No.
It's just like his hand is limp
No,
too.
no.
Like it's not like straight up or anything. He's just limp, and he just keeps it up like this. Sometimes 2 arms,
I don't even.
and he's like a fucking zombie. Like he's like this. It's like, wait, why? I don't know why.
I don't know why either. I don't know what it is. Kyunshi. Am I
Yeah.
Kyunshi? Thriller? Could I be doing that?
Cause what, like, so there's times where it's like I would put down one arm, like he would just start off with one. I put down one arm and the other one goes up. It was like, wait, why?
Being chased? Am I being chased by the zombie, or
I don't know.
am I the zombie?
No, because it happens so often. Like it's a really common thing.
I think
You do
it's-
it a
Is that me
lot.
stretching?
Maybe.
Like maybe I'm just stretching.
Yeah, maybe.
One moment Gray is crying, a Nightmare on Elm Street style. One moment Gray is crying, and the next he's being dragged up the wall by some unseen force, and he reaches the ceiling. 4 claw marks erupt from his chest, and a gallon of blood drops on Blue. Cut scene right there. A sleep is like a subathon sleep cam would be awesome. I feel like
That'd be terrifying.
that would, if we ever had like a sleep cam moment. I hope I do that so we can get a clip of that. I want to see that. Spoiled the movie. I had the sleep paralysis like few years ago, which is the first time ever. I dream I was in an empty shop. Shop light was turned off one by one, room by room, till it reached me. Then I can feel this invisible force that's in front of me. I can't see it, but I can feel it stare right in front of me. Can't move and breathe. Realizing it's a dream, I forced my body to wake up, which I did. That's terrifying. Yeah, those are all like not okay.
Oh, another thing you do
Mm-hmm.
is if we have blankets on the bed, you just
Blankets on the back.
on the bed, right? We
Yeah.
have, because you and I have 2 separate blankets for this reason.
Okay.
But there's times where you'll bundle up your blanket, and then you would take mine and bundle that up, and then you take Anu's and you're bundling all the blankets
I'm like
on
a
the bed.
hamster.
And you put it you put it as like a body, but like you like latch onto it like this and fall asleep.
I'm
So
like,
I wake up to all our blankets like bundled up like this, and it's like, what the fuck? Am I sleeping next to a koala over here?
I'm like a hamster.
No, he doesn't cocoon himself in the blanket. It's just a bundle in his arms and like between his knees like this, and he's sleeping like this. It's like, what are you doing?
And that is what the body pillow's for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I gotta,
Yeah.
Sometimes I can't use the body pillow.
and sometimes Mimi's in that too, in that pile of blankets, and I
She's
just
like-
see her little legs. Like, oh my god. Yeah.
Mimi trying to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, our friends gifted me a long pillow.
Mm-hmm.
So I do use that, but it's crazy because if I have to get the dogs out because they try to get in between me and the pillow
Mm-hmm. Especially Mimi.
every time.
He's making a nest. Yeah. He's trying to climb a tree.
I'm scared I'm gonna squish her sometimes.
I don't think she'll care. She likes getting squished.
Uppy's in his sleep
Yeah,
sometimes.
puppies.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know either. It's something I want to ask you.
Something is controlling me in my sleep. And it's not me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is. So you need to film me one of these days.
I know, I do.
You need to film me. Okay, I'm gonna see what it is this week that I need to get done.
Does he still keep friends on full blast while he sleeps? Thank God. No. None of that. None of that.
Okay, and then
I don't think I could deal with that anymore.
alright. You have a lot of plans. Hello, Lord. How you doing, man? What's up?
Yeah, I'm pretty busy this week.
You have a lot going on this week.
Mm-hmm.
Doing good, man.
Y'all have tried that Peak game? Which one?
Is it called Peak?
Is tomorrow Death Stranding? Oh, really?
Co-op climbing game.
Oh, God.
Oh gosh. Is it super difficult? One of those
Probably. Don't get Peak right now. It's hella buggy. Oh, okay. Okay. It's so unique. Vaughn was thinking to play night with me. People can't move past the first stage because it crosses the shit. I was one of them. Okay. So maybe wait until it gets fixed.
So it comes out June 26th.
Mm. It's fun though. Just wait for patches. Okay.
Some people getting bugs, some people aren't. So it's
Mm.
because Andrea says he's fine.
Yeah. Maybe it depends on the BC.
Oh, deluxe edition is early access, so you can get if you get Death Stranding early access, you can start from tomorrow.
But PS5? Should I buy it on the PS5? There's a part of me that wants to wait for PC, but I also know that's gonna take a while. I don't know.
Oh, Death Stranding.
Yeah, I haven't decided.
All my friends are fine, but me.
Poor Matcha.
You might be that one person that
Yeah.
just keeps bugging.
We will buy it twice, let's be honest. I can't do
True.
that anymore.
True.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of time.
Yeah. I mean, Death Stranding, I did buy it twice. I bought it on PC, the director's cut, when that came out.
You'll end up buying it twice.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I haven't bought it on PS5 yet, so I'm still deciding. There's lots of games. So little time.
Yeah, I'm still on the Night Rain.
Yeah, we
Train.
still gotta do Adele.
Night Rain
So-
Train. And then a new boss comes out
Mm-hmm.
soon. Not new boss, but a stronger one.
Nobody finished Nightwing yet? You mean Night Rain?
Night Rain?
We did. It's just they keep updating it with new
Mhm.
bosses, so.
And you can it's a game that you can enjoy even if you beat all the bosses. You can keep going again and again.
That's the perk of a roguelike, I guess. It's never ending.
Try different things.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying Night Rain a lot still. Yeah, yeah.
No real ending, no. Not really.
You'll get like an ending because you beat the last boss and you get the credits, but it's like you keep going. Altars?
I did, yeah. I did check out Altars.
What's Altars?
It did look interesting, but I don't know how. Some people were saying it doesn't run too well yet. So
What is it?
it's a co-op, right? It's a co-op shooter. Or am I thinking of the wrong thing? It's the same dev as this War of Mine.
Oh.
It's more hype than you originally might think it is. Well, it's good. I know
You like this War of Mine.
Yeah. I know a lot of people were looking forward to it, so. It actually looks quite fun. It's in my wish list. I think.
A lot of games are coming up.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
This is already released. This is a full release game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's only Sunzen, which is quite cheap, I guess.
It's not an $80 game
Yeah.
like most games are these days.
Oh, it's a survival, isn't it, huh? I haven't actually looked that deep into it, but management and survival.
Hey, Rum.
Hey. Hi, Rum.
What do you have for lunch today?
I'll have to think about it.
Think about it.
Oh, I don't know what my options are. So.
I've decided.
Okay. Never mind. Okay. Oh, Gray. A new game just out for you. Tobacco Shop Simulator.
Let's see it. Monster Shop.
Smoke Shop Simulator? What?
Jay this show. Jay. Oh, Mimi's doing the thing that I do when I sleep.
Mm-hmm. Mimi.
Bend your legs. Bend your legs.
You hold her so weird. Mimi this. Mimi-chan this. She's so stiff, I know.
I'm just so like flexible.
Mm-hmm. I've played Act 1 of Expedition 33, but that's it. I haven't continued yet. I've been a bit busy with Night Rain.
Banzai pose, yeah. Wet noodle, Mimi's like a dry noodle.
Mm-hmm.
It's very true. Do you like Japanese food? Blue is not a big fan of Japanese food.
What?
She only eats McDonald's pancakes
What?
exclusively. Nothing
I love
else.
Japanese food.
Her diet is just it's tea. It's tea and pancake mecca
Macas?
pancakes. Yeah.
Well, they're very good.
Yeah, I feel like Expedition 33 is gonna be game of the year.
Yeah.
Out of Sight.
That's the one where you have to hide from your camera, right?
I want to do that one. Japanese McDonald's. Yeah, I've only had Japanese McDonald's. Is it different? I'm sure the special menus are different. I love McDonald's. There was a good amount of time in high school where it was like, it's unhealthy, I'm not gonna like it. And then you hit like a level of adulthood where you don't give a shit and you realize, holy crap, this poison tastes good.
Yeah.
And it just like, I love this.
Same thing with like KFC.
It's amazing.
Like Taco Bell.
Yeah, Taco Bell's kind of a new thing over here.
Mm-hmm. Grease is great, yeah.
What's the seasonal? We got the Samurai Mac. That one goes hard.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on right now though.
We got beef Jurassic Park collab, Jurassic World burgers. We got the thick meat garlic onion beef. We got the juicy chicken and cheese avocado mayonnaise shrimp with the pineapple melon soda Jurassic World collab. Spicy nuggies. We got the Jurassic Park Boiga.
I lived in Okinawa and now the US. There's a huge difference in McDonald's. Its dinosaur is gray. You have to go get it now.
Where's the figurine? Right, there's a new Jurassic Park coming out, huh? You know what they need to release? A Jurassic Park game that's not a park simulator.
I know, I gave you a link to one. It was a dinosaur horror game.
But the ones at the arcades. The Jurassic Park game at the arcades. What happened to like the fun days where they gave you like arcade guns, like gun controllers, and you could like shoot the screen and stuff. We need that. We need that again. Does American McDonald's do like seasonal specials?
Yeah,
they
do you
do,
guys have,
right?
like fancy menus or
Yeah.
no?
What's it right now? LCD screens don't work with light guns? Then innovate, bro. That's my opinion.
Bro. Yeah, innovate, bro.
Innovate. Let's make this shit fun. Why are kids not playing Splatoon with like actual paintbrushes and fucking squids in their hands? I looked into it because I missed Time Crisis. I had the Time Crisis gun, yeah. Time Crisis 2. Is there a Jurassic Park hotel? That'd be crazy.
Hotel?
I know there's a hotel where Dinosaur Love Hotel.
Oh yeah, we do have that.
Oh my god, what the...
We do have a hotel here where the staff is like animatronic dinosaurs.
Dude, look at this. Blue.
Huh?
Look at that. Like you're like caged in. That's crazy. That's what it is. That's a crazy hotel.
You would hate it here.
Why?
Enclosed spaces. You're claustrophobic as fuck, and all the the mummy stuff.
I mean,
Statues and shit.
it's cool to look at, But Sky Jizzaurus.
Not gonna lie, that's how I read it too.
I mean,
I mean,
it's
it
not
makes
that
sense.
off.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not that off,
Yeah.
honestly. It's a love hotel, so
Mhm.
might as well. They kind of missed an opportunity.
Yes, it's the cleanliness is not too good.
Nah, it's fine. Compared to what it was like in the Jurassic times, it's fine. Dude, this place has a Jurassic Park arcade inside. Look at that. One of the pictures has the actual shooting
Dino
game.
Crisis?
Not Dino Crisis, Jurassic Park, the
Oh.
shooting game. That's cool. But a lot of these places are definitely more than actual use. It's let's get content creators to make content out of this place.
Oh yeah, for sure. The authentic Japanese experience.
It's the most authentic as it
yes,
gets.
yes. The dinosaurs. What we're known for, Godzilla and shit. So
New video idea. I went to the most expensive hotel in Japan. I did look up once what the most expensive love hotel was, and I think it's a pretty famous one where there's like a pool inside. In Osaka, there's like a really like luxury used for film. Used in films, but in cinema, but yeah, that was expensive. Yeah.
yeah, for the cinematic experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, do they have DDR? I mean, that's the best one, right?
Pretty be careful.
A shadow sub to Jizzasaurus Rex. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Anonymous,
you.
thank you.
Thank you for the shadow sub. Appreciate it. Please enjoy the sub and the emotes. Jizzasaurus.
I love to say that the one love hotel that had a swimming pool that Aki went to. That's the one we're talking about. That's the one in the films. That's the famous one.
Is that the one?
Yes.
There's
There's a few.
there's like the one.
Yeah.
And then there's with like
I
the
think
glass
maybe
with the
she went to
glass
the one.
roof one. That's
Yeah.
like the one.
Yeah.
That's like the casting couch of Japan.
Yeah.
But there's another one but that's not the most expensive one. Do these cinematic films have a paragraph for their title? Maybe.
Mm-hmm. I want to go there. Okay. To what? Swim?
To what? Swim. There was yeah, there was a time when I was like, what's the most expensive? They do have codes, yes they do. I think that yes. What's like all not love hotel, but just like all in all, what is the most expensive hotel? Bulgari Hotel? One night, $2,500.
Shit.
First comment. It's quite expensive, but definitely worth it.
Okay.
R/Chubby Travel.
What?
Most luxurious hotels in Japan.
Okay.
Four Seasons Otemachi.
What does chubby travel mean?
I don't know.
What's the most expensive you guys ever been? Not I don't get expensive
Hotel?
hotels. I don't get expensive hotels.
I don't think I've ever been like maybe yeah, I've never even been to like the theme park hotels. I don't know. Since being an adult,
Hmm. I don't really stay in hotels much, so. I don't
you know
really
what I
have a-
do want to try are those like really luxurious buses. They have like these like overnight buses that are really just luxurious, and it's like you get your own room and stuff. I don't know, camping cars have always have there's just something really cool about those where there's a room inside. What's up, Ash? I want Japan. Welcome. It's all yours. As a Japanese resident, I give you permit. You can take it. No one's asked, so that's the thing. So go ahead. It's all yours, man. Key to the city? No, just take the whole thing. RV or a luxury bus? The luxury bus experience would be cool.
I mean, they both sound terrible, but yeah.
Why?
Why would you want to stay in a van?
It's not a van. It's a bus. Like the luxury buses are like actual like huge buses, and everyone gets their own room, and it's really nice.
Okay.
You can, like,
Luxury
shower.
train sounds nice. But RV, no. RV is a no for me.
I've been in an RV before,
Yeah.
and it was the worst sleep experience I've ever had.
When I lived there, my parents came and visited, and for some reason, they booked rooms at the Tokyo Prince Hotel. Damn.
Let's go.
That was a nice hotel. 60S rooms looking
What's up,
right at
Flack? How you
Tokyo
doing,
Tower.
man?
I mean, why not, I guess. Did they have a good stay? But
Luxurious train.
yeah, a train would be nice, I think.
Yeah, train seems like, yeah.
After that, I booked up business hotels from then on. Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah, business, like if you're traveling, it's just,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because, like, you barely spend time in the hotel. Like, I don't want to spend the money on the hotel. I would rather just go bare bones and then, like, spend money somewhere else. But, you know.
We're booking only Airbnbs.
Mm.
Airbnbs are the way to go, man.
Did accidentally book
Let's
in
go.
Kabukicho, though. That was interesting.
Kabukicho now seems like there's a lot more hotels now in the
Yeah.
center of it, with that huge building. A lot of people stay there that visit here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you're traveling, I feel like hotels are just basic stuff, and then everything else is. You wanna go
big
outside.
culture shock for my parents?
I would definitely spend the least amount of money on hotels if
Yeah.
I'm traveling.
Hotel breakfast can be good, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Hotel beds, man. Also, hotel beds, nice hotel. Like when we went to that nice trip in Atami,
Mhm.
it wasn't a hotel, but it was like a ryokan. We went with Blue's family. Oh my god, man!
But that was like the purpose of going there, was
It
for the
so
hotel.
nice. Oh yeah, for sure. It
So,
was
I
a
think
family
that's
trip,
fine.
and it was
Yeah.
just around that area.
Mhm.
And there's something about that bed, the hotel beds. I always wake up so refreshed in hotel beds.
Is Airbnb a problem in Japan, like in US or some other countries? I have no idea because I've never stayed in an Airbnb here. I don't know.
What's the Airbnb problem?
Which hotel you guys recommend for tourists in Tokyo? I have no idea about that either. Sorry.
Yeah,
We don't stay in hotels here. So I have no idea.
someone that has visited here probably knows.
Yeah.
Or Airbnb is
I
probably.
mean, I know Appa Hotel is really popular for price because apparently really cheap. And there's like, it's a branch. or like it's a chain. So there's a lot everywhere, but I don't really know. Yeah.
Buys up all the available apartments.
Oh. I have that problem.
What is this? Pure luxury on wheels. Holy shit.
Is that Grace's dream car? Apa is popular if you find it. It's like a business hotel. It's cheap. They're everywhere. Yeah, they're not luxurious. They're a tiny little room with a bed and bath, and that's it.
Like, what's it called?
Maybe not even a bath. It might just be a shower.
What's the one where it's like it was popular? Like YouTubers were on it. It was like you just get your own room. I think Hikakin did a video on that. Forgot what it was, but I mean everything is a tight space, nonetheless. But fucks up the housing market. I don't know if that's happening. Yeah, I had a friend visiting, and they were like, "Okay, we're gonna drop something off," and it was just a really tiny business hotel, and they're like, "Yeah, I don't give a shit about, just give me the convenience of the place.
Yeah.
It's a good checkpoint, and then I'm not even in the room. I don't care for most of the day." And I was like, "Yeah, that's what I would do. I would just get a little save point, convenient save point." And then everything else, go outside. I know Airbnbs were having a problem because so many, and we've done this too, is they would rent it to make content and it'd be super loud. Or people would just have like crazy ass parties.
Right.
And not clean up. So some Airbnbs had a... There was a time when a lot of them said you can't film in here. No filming in here. Yeah, majority of your time. Or if the hotel is the experience.
Yeah.
Content creators cooking kichuri is the worst. You're right.
Yeah.
Not even knowing what it is. It's disgusting. Hopping in supermarkets? Ew.
That was a thing.
We could do that again.
Oh God.
Yo, take care, Jeremy. Have a good one, man.
Hey, thank you, Jer.
And speaking of which, we're gonna go
We're
to...
gonna go get lunch too.
We're gonna get lunch too. I gotta cook.
Yep.
I'm cooking you some delicious shrimp, Blue. Today we go... Speaking of luxury, shrimp.
Shrimp is a luxury.
Shrimp is
bye, guys.
expensive, man. Shrimp is expensive.
It is.
Yeah. We shrimping. Coming out on the Discord there, the socials there. Thank you, Jeremy. Appreciate that. We shrimping.
I'll see you guys next time.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
We'll probably be playing Schedule 1 next stream and continuing on our drug adventures. So
Yeah. We'll see you next time.
the drug empire grows next time. All right, you guys take care.
Bye-bye.